Thank y'all so much for being here, man. This is the podcast, A&B Combos Wrestling Podcast. We're doing it big. We're talking about Netflix era. This is better than the Attitude Era, the Golden Era. And I dare you to fight me. Put up your dukes and fight me if you want to.
Good morning. Thank you. Good morning. To talk about the Netflix era.
There's so much to say.
So much to say.
Already.
Yeah.
I hope you're listening, Dwayne. You got some thoughts.
Getting ready to film the podcast.
You know what grinds my gears? Okay. That's what really grinds my gears.
Doing that with Roman and the acknowledgement, but he's got that look on his. It would have been a great closing segment, because that's your because that is still your A story.
Thank you. Is A&B Combos Wrestling Edition. Yeah, boy. That's what I'm talking about. I heard what you said, Sophie Dopey. I heard what you said. I don't appreciate it, but I still love you. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, welcome to the most must-see wrestling review and live reaction show in all of YouTube. I'm talking about A&B Combos Wrestling Edition, baby! And
Baby.
Okay.
You know what?
Okay.
This is what I'm talking about. This is what I wanted to see is the Roman Reigns and Seth Rollins, because that...
I mean, Roman Reigns gets stabbed in the back.
We don't have any kind of real beef between Roman and CM Punk.
I mean, there's the Paul Heyman aspect of it. There's the Paul Heyman.
But they don't have this kind of history. Sharing a man.
I suppose not. Let me go ahead and get this out of the way. We've got two channel mascots with no kind of chill. So let me go ahead and introduce the OG channel mascot. She is the Shih Tzu Terrier of Terror, weighing in at 15 pounds. Give it up for the one and the only. You know her, you love her, Bone Crusher.
Hold on, where's the clapper? I was going to clap for them. Oh, wow.
Well, that's to get them to stop. That's to get them to stop thing. And the other channel mascot, she is a golden doodle mix, weighing in at 25 pounds. Give it up for the one and only Stella, the storyteller, Rose. Come on. Get it.
She's like, I'm trying.
Get it.
Lower it.
She didn't even try. Put in no effort at all. What is going on, everybody? Thank y'all so much for joining us for Friday Night Smackdown. So good to see you guys. We're also going to be live this weekend. AEW Dynasty. I'm excited about that. Well, wait, your microphone. You got to get your microphone. Don't careful your water. Careful your water. That top is not closed.
Look at how Paul Heyman was hugging on CM Punk and like, I got what you wanted in your contract. So he's still managing him.
Yes, please. That water's not closed tightly. I don't need that spilling on the computer. Thank you so much. God bless your heart. Good to see you guys. Thank you so much for joining us here.
Yeah, if I spilled water on this computer, they would have seen a murder live on screen.
No, it would just be the B show. It would have been an automatic official divorce, and that would have been that. Just letting you know, I'm on the edge. I'm all gas, no brakes, into insanity. Yarameen.
I'm actually literally all gas and no brakes.
Yeah, that was a brain scan. What is going on, y'all? We want to go ahead and before we get started here with the watch along, we always want to give a shout to the Mod Squad right out the gate for those that are keeping an eye out. Who's up in here in the Mod Squad?
Let's see. Well, I know Sophie Dophie's in the house talking mess.
Talking all kinds of mess, but I love you
Go
because you're the OG.
JB24.
Because you got to put the foe on it.
We got Samantha Poole.
Yer.
Let's see. The Three Kings.
What up, Three Kings? Mm-hmm. Y'all see Chris Van Fleet right
Chris
there
Van
behind
Fleet
the announce
right
table.
there, in the front row.
Give a shout to Chris Van Fleet.
Let's
And they
see.
shouted his name, and here comes none other than CM Punk.
I wonder if WWE will give Chris Van Vliet a shout out.
You never know.
And we
never know.
also have the Teflon Don, the Mod Father.
Hold on. How you doing? How you doing?
And Darcy Chatham, my friend. What's up?
What up, Darcy? Good to see you, my friend. Thank
So
y'all
those
so
are
much.
the mods that are in the house right now. I don't see Steven Sandridge yet. As
All
far
right.
as members who are in the house, a lot of y'all members let your membership just expire. Y'all missing out.
Got
Y'all
exclusive
missing
content.
out.
Exclusive content.
It ain't even that expensive. Y'all just missing out on exclusive content. And look at Three Kings just gifting folks.
No, he didn't.
Well, first let me say Wesley Franklin, T-Man.
Always a pleasure, Wesley. Always a
Yes.
pleasure.
And
No,
now
you
here
didn't.
come all these members. Y'all better not let these expire when these are when it's time for y'all to renew. Look at all of them members.
Ooh, that's what I'm
Pretty
talking
Richie
about.
was gifted a membership.
Firefighter Jimmy 132. Thank you for your service.
Thank you for your service. He's
and
a
thank
member
you,
as
Three
well.
Kings. Gifted
Thank you,
20
Three
memberships,
Kings.
man. Exclusive content.
Yes,
this is what we're talking about.
baby.
And we're going to be doing a members lounge as well. Thank you, Three Kings. Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Is that all we got in the members? Any new members in there? Got
Yeah,
that?
we got 20. Am I shouting them all out?
Okay, give a big shout out to the newest members. We'll circle back on y'all next time. All right. First in line with that fast pass, we always want to do that acknowledgement. Tyrell Breed, Black Panther Gaming, we acknowledge you.
We acknowledge
Sup,
you.
A and B.
What's up?
That's what I'm talking about. Thank you very much. Also at the 10-minute and 10-second mark, my baby sister. Mwah. Love you,
sis.
love you, love you. Thank you for being with us and sharing
Yes.
with your friends and the love and support. Fareed Saheed, you said breaking news, KO might be injured, might miss WrestleMania.
I saw that.
I don't know if I believe it.
Well, that would mean that Randy Orton is going to miss WrestleMania. That would
Not
really
necessarily.
suck.
Not necessarily. It might
I
could have
hope
been something
not.
else.
Yeah.
Anthony says that he is busy tonight, catches on Monday, but you still going to get a big yeah.
Well, thank you for being here, and you was gifted a membership
That's what
tonight.
I'm talking
you
about.
better keep it up, Anthony.
Aaron Teagle's in the house. Michael Thomas is over here. No way, no how. Rey Fenix is coming in the building tonight.
Yes, sir.
That's what I'm talking about. Yes, we are in fact ready for a T-Man. You better believe it, baby, baby. Let me see who else we got up in the building. Michael Tolbert, what's up? We got our son over here, Pretty Richie. Yeah.
Yeah.
Everybody's got to get a different year. Because Samantha would get a bigger year, but she got me on the floor with the cucarachas. So she get the little year. Anthony gets the big year, and my man Pretty Richie gets that year. He gets the, right on year.
Pretty Rich, you get a yeet.
He said year right there.
Yeet. I'm giving him a yeet.
It's good to see you, fam. Dro Davinian is in the building. What is going on,
What's up,
Dro?
Dro?
Justin Holland Crane, what is happening? Everyone give a hell yeet. There
Hell
you go.
yeet.
That's what I'm talking about. Yeah, boy. CM Punk, look, he been putting in his, doing some shoulder shrugs.
So wait a minute. Sophie Dophie said that we're getting 2 pay-per-views on back-to-back weeks. Which weeks are those? What pay-per-views are those?
Well, what are we talking about right here? We're talking WWE.
Dro, I see you said hi and we said hi back.
Absolutely, Dro. We gave you that shout.
No, it's going to be Randy versus Black. I mean, we ain't even seen Black yet.
Well, we'll see. We'll see. She got her mic in here. Her mic wasn't in front of her face. Sahil Yadav. Good to see you, my friend.
Night of
Thank you for
Champions
joining
and
us.
Evolution,
George
too.
Lewis. Britty Sounds. That's a great name. I love it.
That is a great name.
What happened to the camera? What's Punk doing? What's Punk doing?
He
He's
took
taking over.
the camera. And you're trying to walk off with the camera? That's not how that works.
He's realizing how difficult that is. These are heavy cameras. I've done this in film school. Let me tell you something. It is extremely uncomfortable and very heavy.
You're making us dizzy, CM Punk. Stick to talking.
Gonna make me throw up?
Right?
No.
Gonna vomit live because CM Punk want to act like he a cameraman.
I love it, though. I love it. I love it. The guy's like, could you not? Because you
Right.
could have pink eye. I don't know
Right.
you like that.
He's
Can
like,
can I get a spray? Can I get is there a Sandy wipe in here?
hey, movie queen. It's healing. It's getting much better. You know, it's interesting. There's parts of it that is still numb, and as the feeling comes back, it kind of feels like you know when you hit your funny bone and you're like, ooh, it does not feel good. That just keeps going through my foot randomly. So you may see me make weird faces, but I'm okay. It's getting better and better. So thank you for asking, movie queen. Ooh, look who else is in the house. Jody Bennett.
Woo! What up, Jody?
What up,
Good
Jody?
to see you, movie queen. Sean Swaby is in the building.
Hey, Jaden Winchester, another mod
What's
up in the
up,
house.
Jaden Winchester? I'm gonna catch up. Supposed to be announced. Evolution's coming back. We'll see. We'll see what this iteration of Evolution looks like.
I am funny, Sophie Dophie. You don't think I'm funny?
That's cold. Sophie Dophie's in rare form tonight. I gotta tell you. You know, anybody else, I would break you, but we love you because we go back a ways. So I'm gonna let it slide. Sarah's in. What's up, Sarah?
What's up, Sarah?
Good to see you. Thank you very much for joining us tonight. Thank y'all so much for joining us on all the streaming platforms. We'll be having fun with Friday Night Smackdown. And we hope you guys are going to be able to join us this weekend for AEW Dynasty. I like saying Dynasty instead of Dynasty.
Dynasty.
But I hope you guys are going to be able to join us. It's going to be a lot of fun. So you're loving WWE 2K25, huh, George Lewis? We are thinking about getting it too.
I'm sure it's
We
good.
got 2K24.
I mean, 2024 is good. How could 2025 not even be better?
Yeah. We're considering.
We're
it.
trying to work in having some more
He troubled
hours. You know, keep us in your prayers. We're trying to make some changes that'll free up a little more time for that. You know,
We will see.
maybe
We
human
will see.
traffic won't have to scrap all the time. We'll see.
We will see. CM Punk is starting it off. He's in
Did he
rare
just do
form
the
as
chills?
well.
You can't take the chills. That's not yours.
Well, I mean, The Rock ain't here.
That's
I
true.
mean, you seen Dwayne.
You seen Dwayne?
You know what I mean?
Thank you, everybody, for all the well wishes.
Uh-oh. Aaron Drew said Aleister Black posted on his IG his location is Chicago, and that's where they are tonight.
Tonight,
Bum, bum, bum,
Aaron
bum.
Drew.
Aaron Drew is in the building. Yes, indeed. I will only be in here for you guys. I appreciate that, Sophie Dophie. By the way, how are the pups? How are the pups?
Sweet Michael
This
Thomas.
is what I'm talking about.
Hey, K Snoop.
I want to know, CM Punk is over here jaw-jacking. Also, I want to know is this. What's the favor, bro? What's the favor? Are we going to
That's what
go
I'd like to know.
up till Mania and not know what the favor is? I want answers.
Yes,
You think?
I think. Keep us guessing.
Speaking to the hometown crowd, I can appreciate this.
For real, Brandon?
And he thanked his beautiful wife, AJ Mendez. Come on back home, sister. Come on back home. We got plenty of room for you. We got a spot for you on the roster. Come on back home. We can do this. And why would she be mad about that? Huh? The people love her. Come on, get over yourself. You decided to go into WoW. You clearly still have an affinity for wrestling. Don't act like you don't. But that's all right. No, I don't know, George Lewis. It's not being in the main event of WrestleMania. It's something else.
No, because he mentioned that after.
It's something else. It could be a title shot, but that seems kind of weak sauce because Paul Heyman doesn't really have the stroke for that. And I don't know how he would make the match, but we'll have to see. He said he's going to whip him coast to coast, post to post. You know what I mean? Mania, baby.
I don't know about you whooping they butt from post to post, but
And here comes Paul Heyman, the wise man, the advocate. Of course, he would come out. Crowd is loving it. My name is Paul Heyman. I love it. Versus Reigns on how it's going to end. Interesting.
what's the why are they called the second city?
Okay, I'm going to turn it down just a smidge.
That's good, firefighter Jimmy.
What do you think about it, Sarah?
Go ahead, Sarah, drop
Versus
it.
Rollins versus Reigns on how it's going to end. Late on us, Sarah. What do you think?
He just went in there to represent the best in the world, CM Punk. Ooh.
I'm really confused about this relationship. I mean, Reigns has a lot to say about this.
What are
He's
they
not happy.
saying? ECW. Okay, that's what they were saying. Got it.
Paulie dangerously. I kind of.
You know, Sophie
I kinda miss
Duffy,
the
it could
ponytail.
mean Rey Fenix. It could mean Aleister Black.
Let me tell you something. If KO is really injured and he's really going to miss WrestleMania, that just blows. After all this build-up, everything that this man has been doing, he's been an absolute menace. And for that to come to a hard stop, it sucks.
Yeah.
It sucks. I'm hoping that's not the case.
I mean, you didn't need to take the Lord's,
Lord's
name in vain, but
Yeah, I was
okay.
about to say the same thing.
What are you talking about, Dro?
I feel like he's puffing him up to get him off the scent of Roman Reigns.
Oh, okay, Pretty Richie. Thank you. You did not.
Yep.
That's not funny. I don't know.
He's
if
a
they were
little
like-
funny. He's a little funny. Paul Heyman is giving an
You
impassioned
think, Brandon?
speech, an impassioned plea. He's trying to tug
That's
on the
a heck of a
heartstrings
favor, Jody.
of CM Punk. Oh, Sami Zayn, I forgot he goes here. Does he still go here? He still goes here, right? I haven't seen Sami in a minute.
He was pretty hurt.
Does Nia Jax still go here? Because it's been a minute for her too. I don't know.
I don't know where Nia is.
Let me see what you got to say, Sarah. Like favor we are waiting for.
Oh, you know what, Dro? I don't know. I don't see that really happening.
Paul, it's going to be Punk and Paul. Oh, gosh. So you think there's going to be a portrayal of Roman Reigns? I don't know if Roman could take any more backstabs.
Oh,
You
yeah.
never know.
How was your arm, Jimmy?
Yes, absolutely, firefighter. How are you feeling? I know Nia's hurt. I'm hurt about it.
Please tell us all. Because
All
you're
right, Paul
killing
Heyman
us.
asked, "What's the favor?" He just flat out said, "Please tell me."
Wow, Sophie Dopey, that's crazy.
I like how Paul Heyman is sounding like an abusive girlfriend. Training camp. What?
Oh, are we going to find out tonight?
I
Or
don't
just
know.
whenever Roman comes again?
I mean, he's on the card. He's advertised. His name is on the marquee. I
tonight?
expect to see him.
For tonight?
It said CM Punk, Seth Rollins, and Roman Reigns. So we might get the answer to this before the end of the night. And look at him. See, this is what I'm saying. He looks so dejected and disappointed. Like, dang it, I was so close. Yeah, boy, here's Rey Fenix.
Phoenix.
I cannot wait for the reunion between him and Penta. It's going to be glorious.
As if the brothers aren't hanging out. Anyway.
You got to see it on camera. I don't know what they're doing behind the scenes. It's like a dark match. It doesn't matter.
It only matters when it's in front of the camera.
Exactly. See,
Debuts win.
today,
Next. Yeah, that's what I thought. I thought they were putting it off.
Hulk
Okay.
Hogan was a racist behind the cameras, and it didn't matter until we saw it on camera. until we heard the Hulkster say it, brother. And for those that don't know, he said, if we're gonna F with one, at least F with a rich one. That's what he said, and I paraphrased a smidgen because I didn't use the actual word.
Well, I'd hope not.
Okay?
Why you
That was
bringing
the
up old
Hulkster,
stuff?
brother.
Hey, Braylon.
Then you want to come out and say you're not a racist. Bullshit. Okay. What up, Braylon? Good to see you, my friend. Thank y'all for joining us here on Friday Night Smackdown on all streaming platforms. So, a little icebreaker I like to do for everybody. If you're new, for those that know, you know, where is everybody chatting from and what is the current temperature where you are? Where is everyone chatting from? And please tell us the current temperature. We are locked in at about, I think we were in the 60s. I didn't tell her yet. I was watching the news this morning. She don't like the heat. And next week, it's going to get hot by about midweek, Wednesday, Thursday-ish, going into the weekend. We're looking, oddly enough, it's going to start climbing from the 80s to the mid-90s.
I'm moving. I'm so over it. I'm so over it.
Now, I'm excited for it. Here's the thing.
Because he doesn't hate if I'm miserable.
Here's the
that's why.
thing. There's two things I loathe. Cold weather and bugs. But something I hate more than cold weather is bugs. When I'm walking the channel mascots and it's cold, there are no bugs. It's not an issue. When it's hot, everything comes out. And I can't stand it. So that's the thing with hot weather is it brings out the insect world.
Okay,
I don't
well,
care for
you're
that.
getting a whole bunch of people answering you.
Well, let's see. It's you are up in the chat quicker than I am here. So let's see what we got over here. Let's see what we got. And did I miss Firefighter Jimmy's report on his arm?
He said that he has to go to physical therapy because basically, like, it's like a frozen arm or something where he can't reach back. Like he wasn't using it enough or something. And so he's going to have to go to therapy. Let me see.
Oh,
he
that
said.
stinks.
Physical therapy to help out. It locked up because he favored it from not moving much and hardly reach back. So they want him to go to physical therapy.
I highly encourage you to go to physical therapy. Let's get back to 100% and let's get back to cornholing like we know you can do. We're praying for you, brother.
Hey, Nugget, how are you?
You're not a little nugget.
This is Shamonica's son. Oh, that's cool.
That's awesome.
Oh, we love your mom. Well, welcome.
That's awesome. Well, welcome in here.
Or is this Shamanica using her son's account?
I've not seen the full trailer, Sophie Dophie. I saw a snippet and then I forget,
Sean
an
Swaby.
ad popped up or something. I got out of it, then I got distracted with something else. I got to go back and finish watching it.
Hey, George Lewis.
I'm kind of curious about it because I was a fan of the Naked Gun series.
83 degrees in Florida, Sophie.
Flo Rida.
Michael Thomas got 65 in Tacoma. Pretty Richie got 62 in Seattle. You know what, Pretty Richie? I think I'm going to move out there with you. Seattle. Let's move to Seattle.
I'm not moving to Seattle.
I like Seattle.
Enjoy yourself. We will be a split screen. Welcome to A&B Convos.
You know what?
Wrestling edition. It'll be wrestling edition. It's going to be a split screen.
We may need to do that.
That's
61 in New York City.
New York City.
Thanks, Samantha Poole. 66 in Arizona, says Sarah. 78 in China Grove, North Carolina.
Woo!
Actually, I would also move to North Carolina. I think Charlotte is so beautiful. 64 in Kentucky.
Well.
80 in
Look who's
Birmingham.
here. Nathan Frazier, one half of the NXT
Why
Tag
would you
Team
miss
Champions.
Mania, Sophie Dophie? 82 in Florence, South Carolina for Jody.
This is interesting. What's Nathan
Jack
Frazier
Roman
doing
is
here?
also in Brooklyn, and Sean Swaby is in Brooklyn. Look, all Brooklyn people, y'all see I got my Brooklyn shirt on, right?
Never happened, Pretty Richie.
Brandon's got 80 degrees in Birmingham, 74 degrees in Wilmington, North Carolina, and there's pollen everywhere. Oh, that's not good.
What up, Marcus Baker?
Wendy Chu, I'm assuming she don't go here anymore. When's the last time you seen Wendy Chu?
She does. She's on
Catering?
she's on
74 degrees in South Mississippi.
she's on something else.
Is
She's on a
that
different
MS
show.
is Mississippi, right? Not Missouri?
Yes.
Yeah. Thank you, Pretty Richie.
Here we go. Interesting choice here.
Marcus Baker.
So Nathan Frazier, they bring up homeboy from NXT, one half of a tag team
By himself?
to take on a debuting Rey
That's
Fenix.
interesting.
Interesting.
Hey, Young Hung Ho, how you doing?
What up, Young?
65 in Albany, New York.
Rey Fenix is looking good.
Oh, she's on Evolve. Got you.
That's what it is. Yes. I couldn't think of the name of the show. Yeah, she's on Evolve.
78 degrees in Atlanta. Hotlanta.
Hotlanta. Wilmington, North Carolina over there for
Okay,
Jeremy. What up, Jeremy?
Hey, Jeremy.
Almeric Hendricks is in the building. What up,
Big
Almeric?
Joe.
What up, Big Joe? Welcome to the big leagues, Rey Fenix.
Oh, okay. So Braylon said it's the other way around because she loves us too. He was using her account. Okay, Braylon. Glad to know ya. Just Alex in the house.
This is what I'm talking about. Ladies and gentlemen, if you don't know, now you know. This right here is the big dog. This is family. This is familiar. This is our brother from another mother. Just Alex of Alex's World, a safe space for wrestling fans like you and like us. Brother Alex, are you doing a post-show review? I don't want to speak for you because I know you got some things going on in your life. So are you doing a post-show review? And if so, what time are you going live? What up, K Snoop? What up, nephew?
Nephew.
Yay, yay.
Yay, yay. Ooh!
Yeah, so this is a very interesting decision. We're bringing up Nathan Frazier, one half of the NXT Tag Team Champs, to take on a debuting Rey Fenix.
But it's a great matchup. The size is good. He's very skilled.
Yeah, Nathan Frazier is very good. He's very good with his partner. They're excellent in the ring. The way that Nathan Frazier is moving right now, you typically don't see that.
Woohoo!
Except by Leo Rush. Leo Rush does that a lot, and I like it.
Dang, Ray! Show him what's up.
There you go.
Come on, man.
Plant some. We got to cover.
Dude. He's just so good.
2.
And, like, I love that on his debut, they're chanting his name. You know what I mean? Like,
Tomorrow afternoon. All right, he's doing a live review of Friday Night Smackdown tomorrow afternoon. Yeah, I know, but you know, TK don't want to make it right.
Cornhole.
Okay, now Nathan Frazier didn't quite stick that landing outside the ring.
Right.
Ray tried to catch him, but
Kind of hurt him.
yeah.
Don't you dare hurt Ray on his debut.
I need people to work on their dive out the rings.
Yeah.
Like, if you're going to do it, man, you got to do it. Now, see, he's got the tattoo that I want. He's got the claw marks, but I want mine a little bigger.
He's like, that's how you do it, baby.
Welcome to the WWE Rey Fenix picture-in-picture. That's what I'm talking about. Oh, what is this? Until Dawn. Okay, I guess I'll be seeing that.
Hey,
By
man,
myself.
maybe after my treatments, I'll be able to see some scary movies with you.
You never know. Pretty Richie, this is what I'm talking about. I know it's not an easy thing. I know this ain't ballet, but you got to work with your dance partner. But you diving outside the ring is all you. And it's not easy. We've seen some terrible spills outside the ring. You get your foot caught on the rope. It is a hot mess. We've seen some terrible tragedies. So if you're going to do it, like, you got to work on it.
But
it's got to be
here's the thing.
flawless.
So Pretty Richie is saying he also needs people to work on catching you. It's hard to anticipate that someone else is going to mess up their move. He was anticipating him landing on him, and he was ready for that. But then when you now are messing up, you only have a second to be like, oh, that looks like it's going to go wrong. How can I catch him and not hurt either one of us? I mean, that's a
He tried.
He tried.
He tried.
I mean, you know, they both
give him
aren't
credit.
harmed, so he did well enough.
He tried. But it's all right. This match is cooking, though. I got to tell you.
Yeah, it is.
An interesting choice, but a good choice. It is a great pairing with Rey Fenix. And I like the fact that we're able to showcase Frazier's skill set on the main roster.
Yeah, absolutely.
You know what I mean? I like it a lot. And they got him working with the Latino brethren, though. I don't know what that. I don't know if they're saying something, but hey, if you work well, you work well. I don't care.
Well, because there's only so many people that really move like that. You know what I mean? That really could, like, you know, like you said, Leo Rush is like not here, and
It's a slap fest.
Ricochet is no longer here. There's only so many people who really move like that. So I
Yeah.
think that was a really good opportunity to show his.
So I'm thinking the claw marks down the back. I'm thinking 3 larger claw marks, kind of longer down the right side of the back, like it's a beast.
Mm-hmm.
What do you think?
Absolutely, that will go with my lion tattoos. Look like I am the one who did it.
All right, fair enough. We'll talk about it. Next weekend is the WrestleMania 41 predictions for A&B combos and Marked by Wrestling. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Let me go ahead and put this up here right now. Yes, indeed. Let's go ahead and let the people know. So one more again, reminder, next weekend is the WrestleMania 41 prediction show for A&B combos and Marked by Wrestling. Next Sunday, April 13th, Just Alex's channel. Keep it locked because we've got some things to say. I'm going to tell you right now. We're about to, what are we talking about? Let me pull up the calendar. Yeah, it's the 19th and the 20th. So tomorrow will be 2 weeks till WrestleMania Night 1. And I got to tell you, man, I am underwhelmed. I know we've got some time to put some stuff, and I feel like they're just going to quickly throw some stuff on the wall and try to make something stick. So I'm a little underwhelmed, but I cannot wait to get into it. Alex, make sure when you do the thumbnail, send that to me so we can get the promotion out there so we can do our promo bit.
Where is Marked by Wrestling? Did he say he wasn't going to be in here?
I don't know. I have not spoken with him, so I'm not sure. But, you know, he got some family stuff. Who can say?
I'm sure they will get some gold at some point. They're just so good.
Who are we talking about?
Ray and Penta at some point.
Oh, for sure they're going to get some gold. First of all, I'm pretty sure we're going to have a situation with Braun Breaker and Penta at Mania for the title, and I think Penta's going to go over.
You know, I think you're right.
I don't want to get predictions.
I don't know, but
I don't want to get predictions. Anything can change.
Oh, gosh. He could have really hurt himself. I don't know if we told you guys this, but the last time we were at an AEW show in L.A., Rey and Penta performed, and it was right as their contracts came up, and Tony came out, and Tony Khan was like talking about how much they love them and how their original AEW, like they're like OG AEW, like AEW people, and like basically they're not going nowhere.
No.
Wow.
2, I thought that was a 3 all day.
Do you remember that?
Yep.
Like, and he was basically like, they're not going anywhere. This is their home. And I'm like, I don't know why you just did that. That make me think they talking about leaving, and you was trying to put them on the spot.
Yeah, that was some bull squats, what that was. That was some bull squat. Yeah, what's interesting about this match is that Phoenix is really making Frazier look really good.
Yeah, he is.
I really thought we'd see a little more Phoenix getting that shine, but I mean, this is an interesting choice for a debut. That's what I'm saying. It's very interesting.
Woohoo!
Oh, but we got a super kick by Phoenix to Frazier. Rattle that teeth.
You got people who can't even do the kick up. He did the kick up and the kick.
Yeah, that kick went right over his head, though.
Yeah, it did.
But that's okay. What are you going to do? What are you going to do? Things happen.
You don't want that
show.
kick to connect completely. You could kill the dude. So.
I'm okay with it.
With killing somebody.
We got to cover by Phoenix.
But it was such a good match.
We got that 3. Look like he's cut up a little bit.
Did he just cry because he just won his first match in WWE?
Yep.
Oh, Rey!
It was an excellent match. This was an excellent match.
Why is he bleeding? Is he bleeding in his mouth?
This was a tough contest, but this was an excellent match. This is what pro wrestling is all about.
Yeah.
This is what I'm talking about. Congratulations to Rey Fenix on your debut. And congratulations to Nathan Frazier. Great showing.
Yeah, I think he is crying, dude. He's so
on Friday Night Smackdown. Okay, we're getting the interview. Brian Saxton. Look at that chest, though. His chest is lit up. Yeah, he felt this debut, boy.
Thank you, Chicago. Well, all of you, for those of you who don't speak Spanish.
She's 1/8 Mexican.
And I speak 1/8 Spanish.
Interviewers love when the interviewees take the mic from them.
What'd he say?
He's excited to be here. Yeah, I waited my whole life to say I am WWE, baby. That's what I'm talking about. Welcome to the big leagues, Rey Fenix.
I love it.
Okay, hold on. Those Garzos don't seem so thrilled with what Santos is saying right now.
He's a flying lizard? Not mad at that jacket. I don't know. Angel is looking like...
Ooh.
Angel's looking a little pissed. They're about to be behind Andrade, and I love it instead.
I mean, they're always making them to break them. They're always breaking up the factions. If Electra Lopez was here, she would be the glue. She was like the big mama.
They're going to go behind Andrade, and guess who's going to be their mouthpiece?
Who?
Zelina.
Who?
Zelina. Did you see the interview with Charlotte Flair that I sent you?
Yeah. We'll have to see.
She is
I'm not
okay.
convinced. I'm not convinced. I'm not convinced.
I actually teared up a little watching the interview. She's so broken. Poor thing.
She has a lot going on.
Got a lot
I'm
going
actually wondering, we'll save this for predictions with Just Alex, but I have been wondering for a while. I've been thinking about the match between Tiffany Stratton and Charlotte Flair, and I've really been thinking about how that match could go, how the ending might happen. I have some real thoughts. I'm still collecting them when we do our prediction show next weekend.
Are they hopping around like baby crickets?
I'm gonna lay it all. I'm gonna lay it all on the line. I've got some things to say about WrestleMania 41, y'all. I do. All right, Just Alex, we appreciate you, brother. Thank you very much for being with us. Make sure y'all check out his live stream tomorrow afternoon. He's gonna be doing a post-show review.
In, man.
Love you, brother. Thank you very much for being with us. We'll see what happens with. Look, I think it's simple mathematics, and I don't know why the powers that be aren't just adding it up. You know what I mean? I like what's going on here with Andrade and Legado del Fantasma, but Zelina Vega also needs an anchor.
No, KJ, not yet.
See, she needs an anchor. She ain't got that anchor. She had that with Andrade, and I agree, man. There should be and it ain't happening yet. And I don't get it.
Dylan Danger, I do not know.
What don't we know?
Why we got to keep seeing DIY and MCMG like.
Well, let me ask y'all this question. We also have a no-holds-barred match or last man standing match between Braun Strowman and Jacob Fatu. How many times are we going to do this? And I said this last week. I can't keep seeing Braun Strowman getting lanaed. I can't.
I agree. It's hard to watch.
You know, I mean, Jacob's a big
Jay
dude.
Hicks.
I appreciate him. And I appreciate Braun Strowman taking the L's, but this is a big dude. We know what he can do. And I need him to show up tonight.
Mm-hmm.
I'm hoping for a good match, but I'm actually pulling for Braun Strowman in this.
Mm-hmm.
I need my man to show up tonight. How do y'all feel about it? And after this, like, we need to move on.
Right.
I cannot keep doing a Jacob Braun thing each and every week, y'all. What's the problem? What happened?
Oh, I was trying to see if the youngest left, but I feel like I still hear her. I thought she was picked up or supposed to be.
I don't know, big dog.
So Sarah agrees with you that she believes that Zelina deserves a big push. Yeah, because the way they're booking her is hard to watch. Yeah, he's all about Zelina, and he really doesn't understand why they haven't put her and Andrade back together yet.
She needs an anchor. She is too talented. And I've said this before. She was let go. She was brought back. And there's no way in this world somebody's in that situation just like Nia Jax to be a jobber. She got a title on that way. She got the crown. You know what I mean? Like, you want to be put in a position to not be treated like street booty. Ooh. Take a look at Drew McIntyre.
My daughter wants an eye patch.
I like that eye patch you got there, Drew. Arr. But I will say this much. It's a little off-center.
It is a little off-center.
You've got to pull the eye patch down there, Drew.
You kind of sound like Mr. Krabs.
Arr. I don't know if they're going to
Pretty
put
Richie,
Zelina and
glass
Allison
got in his
together.
eye last week when Damian Priest put him through a windshield.
Yep. He was all like, glass is in my eye. It's in me eye. He didn't even sound like that, but you know what I mean. And that was awesome. Put him through that windshield and said, rest in peace, jackass. Oh. He's praying for bad things to happen? See, this is what I'm talking about, dude. Jacob Fatu, he's a big, strong dude. He moves like nobody's business.
This match is to get Braun Strowman out of the way so Jacob could face LA Knight for.
Nah,
for
man,
that title.
I need the big man to show up.
He's just as
I
Aaron
cannot
Drew said,
keep seeing him
he's
get
past his
punked.
prime though. That's why he don't even move right anymore.
I
hell
would
is
not be
yelling?
mad at a triple threat match, though.
Knock him out. That would be so funny if he just knocked him out. Oh, y'all friends now?
Pumpkinhead bacon lips.
Wow. Actually, I saw them once on the thing, and they were kind of average. Oh, I shouldn't have said that. I take that back.
It was cold that night. With everybody saying, LA Night, yeah. I like it, folks. Thank you very much for joining us. Jim Ross here with me, as always, my broadcast colleague, Jared the King Lawler. King, what do you feel about that LA Night coming over here? Jack John to the T-Move Bloodline. What say you, King?
Just watch the puppies. The puppies.
Yeah.
Hey, Thomas Alice.
What up, Thomas Alice? Good to see you. Jacob beats LA Knight at Mania because he still has some unfinished business. But so you could be right. You could absolutely be right on that.
You're not wrong.
And we
son.
will have to see. Thank y'all so much for joining us on all the streaming platforms. It's good to see you guys for Friday Night Smackdown. We are about 50 minutes into this. LA Knight's coming out right now, and I believe he's going to be facing Tamatanga. Now, you got to be careful. The man is he's a cannibal. He likes that, yeah. He's on that, yeah. You know what I mean? So we got to be careful on that. By God, it's LA Knight, Stone Cold. I mean, which is great.
Oh, it does say there was a person at the front door, so she did leave at 5:15.
I really don't know.
Oh.
Let me see. She's forced me to go to my phone here, folks. So
Sorry.
My apologies. Okay. No, I'm not seeing anything.
Okay.
Nope, not seeing anything. All right. Let's get back over here. Say his name. I don't know if Three Diglets
I don't see him
might
here.
pop up. But I'm gonna sing the song because he be listening when he's in the gym clanging and banging. Say his name and he appears. I believe in 3 Diglets. I believe in 3 Diglets. Well, there's no clap after that last one.
No?
No. She don't know the song like I know the song.
You know what? That was an unnecessary comment.
And Tokyo, America's Canada, and Scotland, and Mexico. They say, I believe in 3 Diglets.
Okay, so, hey, Carmelina, how are you?
What up, Carmelina?
Good to see you. Hi, Aaron Teagle. You know what, Sarah? We just talked about that on our podcast. If you haven't heard our podcast, you could check out our podcast on Spotify, on Apple, on any streaming platform. You could go look up A&B Combos, Wrestling Podcast. You could look up our podcast. Our last one, we were specifically talking about The Rock and the fact that we have not seen him and how inconsistent John Cena has been as well. So you could check that out, my friend.
I mean, John Cena delivered what I said he needed to deliver on this last Raw.
Yes.
You had a slightly different promo, and there was some physicality. Finally, we got some physicality.
Right.
But yeah, we talked about it on the podcast. It's a glaring oversight
Love
not
you
to
too,
have The
Thomas.
Rock.
Thanks for stopping in.
It's a glaring oversight not to have The Rock on deck. And yeah, we get into the nuts and bolts of that. So definitely check that out.
Thomas Dallas got to go back to work, so I was just telling him goodbye.
No. Tell your boss we ain't got to go back to work no kind of way. Keep it locked right here. Matter of fact, that could be a new wrestling fan. You don't know. Your boss could be a wrestling fan.
Right.
Just show him the YouTube channel.
Because you just tell him you're with A and B. Yeah.
Yeah. But if you got to go, we got to go. Appreciate you, brother.
CW41. What's up? Where you been at?
What up, CW? All right, here it comes. See, I like the fire. We didn't even really get this with the tribal combat. We got nothing with tribal combat. I was in my feelings about tribal combat. We got no palm tree. Huh? We get no kind of set decoration. The A-Town Down Under show is more tribal combat than tribal combat was. I don't get it. We had a Viking ship. They wrestled on a Viking ship. We had a zombie match, y'all. A zombie match. And we couldn't get one other Samoan. We couldn't get a coconut. Nothing.
A coconut.
Nothing.
That little coconut guy from Moana.
I would have been fine if somebody even brought a Maui doll. I don't care.
Yeah. Bring out Maui.
Give me something. But that's all right. Here we go. Match is underway. LA Knight, Tama-Tonga. Let's get it on, gentlemen. Who y'all got for this match? Is it going to be LA Knight or is it going to be Tama-Tonga? Again, the title is not on the line.
Oh, that's good, Aaron.
I feel what you're saying, Pretty Richie, but we got what we got. A zombie match don't make us remember that horrible match. It was, look.
We thought it was funny.
The Miz did a great job.
We thought it was so funny.
He did a great job. You had to wrestle the undead, and I appreciated it. My point is, if you're willing to do all that for what is called a match that, you know, it's tribal, like you're using tribal in it. It reminds me of the Punjabi prison match, right? You remember that? Huh? Punjabi prison match? Come on, man. Jinder Mahal? Anybody?
I remember.
You can do it.
You can do it.
I think it was Sophie Dofi. Actually, I think it was. I think you're right about that. All right, so who you got for this match? LA Knight?
John Morrison. I'm glad he's at AEW so I can still watch him.
Sarah's going Tama-Tonga on this one. Interesting.
No, Tama-Tonga needs a win because he sure don't get none. But ain't no way he's about to get a win against LA Knight right before WrestleMania when
But
they're
it
going to.
is a numbers game. Isn't Solo out there?
Well, ultimately, they're going to have LA Knight. No, because it doesn't matter. Because Solo will get involved, and then Braun will come out, and then Jacob will come out, and then that will lead into their match.
That could be.
Or is that going to be the main event?
I don't know.
Wait, who is Isn't Naomi fighting tonight?
Naomi is, unless they change it, is going against B-Fab.
Right.
B-Fab wants to get her lick back.
You ain't getting no look back.
But look, we don't know. I'm expecting shenanigans.
Yes,
You already
pretty
know a
Richie.
storm is coming. So expect some craziness.
CW41, you missed the debut match of Rey Fenix, and
Excellent match.
He went against Frazier.
Excellent match.
from
NXT Tag Team
and
Champion.
It was phenomenal.
Excellent match. And I'll tell you another thing. I love the fact that Frazier came up here and it was all gas, no brakes. What they do down there in NXT is glorious. Okay, those wrestlers down there, they put on a show, every single one of them. And I've said so many times, they bring them up from NXT onto the main roster and they turn them down a little bit. Nah, Frazier was all turned up. He says, this is what I can do.
Yeah.
Look what I can do.
Look what I could do.
It was
Sarah,
awesome.
let me tell you something. We are in love with heel Naomi. It is the best Naomi. I cannot believe how good she is doing. She is Academy Award winning heel Naomi. And every time she comes out, I'm excited to see. I'm more excited to see her than Jade Cargill. I know that they're trying to push Jade with this, but I don't know, Jade. You better step it up. Naomi may just outshine you on this.
I
'Cause
mean,
my goodness.
she's got the crazy stare, the crazy cry.
She got it all.
You know what I mean? Somebody's been going into some acting classes.
Yeah, she got some serious acting skills. I got to give her props for that.
And he didn't know you had it in her. Like, we've been watching you for years, girl. We done seen you on Total Divas.
Right.
We ain't never seen this, Naomi.
Right. And honestly, you know, the Divas era was a whole bunch of people who were honestly awful on the microphone. It just is what it is. Like,
Yeah, well.
the Bellas were cringe on the microphone. I think
offense.
I think Natalie is cringe on the microphone.
No
I don't
offense.
believe anything that comes out of her mouth. I mean, it just is what it is. I you know, you constantly hear people talking. I don't think Tiffany Stratton is good on the microphone. I mean,
No
it
offense.
is what it is. But Naomi, hooey.
Yeah,
Now
she's
that
really
I said
good.
something negative about Tiffany Stratton, now 3 Diglets may appear.
Sophie Dophie, I'm going to answer that question the way that Michael Scott from The Office answered. No! No! No, God, no! No!
I mean, for what? Are
we
you going to
go.
actually wrestle this time? Because
No.
you didn't do anything. Like, you didn't
No.
wrestle at all.
It took so long for Piper Niven to climb out from that dewdrop moniker. We don't need a reminder of where it came from.
And we need, they can't even figure out what to do with Nia Jax and Alexa Bliss right now. And yet you are trying to bring in, nah. She might be saying that, but I can't imagine that they're doing that.
Or, well, let me see. That's funny. Or Candice LeRae. Now, since Nia Jax has been gone, I ain't seen Candice no kind
She
of
don't
way.
she don't have a role other than being her sidekick, so I don't know why you would see her.
You know.
But I wonder if the song will work on the other one. Say his name and he appears. I believe in Corpsey. I believe in Corpsey.
You never know.
Let's see if that works.
I'm not
I don't know, George
entirely
Lewis.
mad at Nikki Bella making a return, just so long as she's actually coming in here to do some stuff. Like, I don't want her to just pop in and out. I don't want her to be like, okay, we're just going to use you sparingly because of your neck. Like, no, if you're going to do it, I want you to do it or don't do it at all. That's how I look at it.
Hey, Roland Bird, how you doing?
Keep rolling, 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 bird. What's going on? So that's all I'm saying, man. I'm not mad at somebody coming back, but seriously, I don't know what's happening. We don't know what's happening. And I'll tell you what. I know this might be some old school mentality when it comes to the WWE. When somebody up and disappears, either they get injured or we don't have anything for you storyline wise. Like, they just disappear. And if it were me, I'm the kind of person. Ooh, big clothesline by Tama Tonga to LA Knight. He went down hard. That reminded me of Zoe Stark doing that missile drop kick to Dakota. Just drop kicked her soul out her dang body. But I would be on the social medias. I'd be making posts. I'd be tweeting. I'd be making sure that my name stays in the mouths of everybody. That I stay in the front picture and letting y'all know it's not me. I may be injured or I may not have a story going on right now, but I'm still here. I'd be posting pictures of me in the ring, getting my practice on. You know what I mean? Like you gotta keep up on it, man.
Yeah, I agree, Pretty Richie. They act like they brought Roxy up, and then what? I don't know what's going on.
Yeah, don't even get me going on that, Sarah. Don't even get me going. I'm actually, Sophie Dolphy, I'm not mad at Rey Fenix debuting right now.
No, yeah.
I think it would have been better to do it that way than to have him debut at Mania, if he's going to be used in Mania. But I think it's good for the people to get warmed up to him now. Because there are legitimately people who do not watch AEW that watch WWE and really have not followed Rey Fenix's career prior to AEW. So they really don't necessarily know. There are people who watch WWE who do not watch NXT. You know what I mean? So I think it's good to, you gotta start. It's like a cold winter after. You gotta start the car. You got to warm it up. Come on, baby. Come on, baby. We've all been there. You know.
Maybe movie queen, but I'm excited to see Jordan Grace go against Jada Parker.
Miss Parker, Miss Parker.
I love that they all call her Miss Parker, and I want to take responsibility. They were doing that before we was doing it.
I'll tell you what, the Lord is my shepherd. He know what I want. Miss Parker.
She know what she be doing.
Miss Parker. I'm mad at it.
Oh, gosh, Roland Bird, what you talking about? Why you got the brothers facing each other?
Penta versus Rey Fenix. Oh,
Yeah.
no, don't do that. Yeah, don't do that. Ooh, that's terrible. That's a terrible idea. Can we just... There we go. What I tell you, it's a numbers game. It's a numbers game. Solo trying to get the best of LA Knight. We got to cover by Tama Tonga. That was close. We got the BAFTA. LA Knight with the cover.
Uh-oh.
And LA Knight with the win.
Solo coming in. Look. He know to run.
Solo Sikoa, you're just a minute too short, my brother. You're a minute late and $1 shout.
You know what, Roland Bird?
Suit.
I would be interested in what Movie Queen said. Rey Fenix versus Rey Mysterio would be bomb.
Paul Heyman X's out Saxton. Speaking directly into the camera. I see some lights out there though. Hold on. Those are car lights.
Is someone gonna kill Paul Heyman right now?
Paul, move out the way. That's not good. Dude. Paul Heyman just said, no matter what the favor is, my answer is yes. That was a mistake.
That's so stupid. That's so stupid. That's so stupid.
Oh, Seth freaking Rollins. Seth Rollins.
It's Seth Just Rollins.
Yeah, Seth Just Rollins. Not freaking anymore. Seth Just Rollins. Looking like he just came out of space camp. The other Shield guy.
That's funny.
Wow. Look at Paul Heyman's face. He looks like Gary Coleman. What you talking about, Seth?
I don't think it's going to be all right.
Wow. Well, no, he just said whatever it is, it's a yes.
Which is stupid.
You did not consult with your tribal chief, my brother. You know, you got to have a conversation.
Come on, have it together, girlfriend. Have it together.
Okay, look at this outfit. Dang, Charlotte. She let Andrade know you missing out on all of this. But I done moved on, boo-boo. She got the choker on. Look at Charlotte Flair.
I like how she acts like she has the robe on still.
Charlotte Flair, all right. I'm liking this outfit. This outfit is wearing her.
Well, that is for sure. My ex-husband works here in outfit.
Woman wears a suit. Suit never wears a woman. It's like
every woman, after she breaks up with somebody, wants to have really nice photos and video of her looking like she's living her best life.
We've all seen that on the gram. You break up with somebody and all of a sudden the posts change a little bit, posting some thirst traps. You'd be like, where'd that outfit come from? Oh, then you drop 20 pounds and, you know, you're in the gym working out. You start posting all these quotes. We've all seen it. You ain't fooling. You ain't got to lie, Craig. You ain't got to lie. But that's all right. You do you, Charlotte. You do you. Okay, Poppy done moved on. It's like, this kind of reminds me of Ricky and Lucille.
Well, I think that's the point, Sean. She's devaluing it because she's saying that it's like skipping the line and kind of cheating instead of working your way up.
What are we talking about? I know all about that. I know all about that from observation. Observation. Because let me tell you something. They don't leave me. I leaves them. Okay? I don't get whooped. I whips.
You know what, Sophie Dophie? We are getting a new Friday movie, but I personally think we already have a new Friday movie, the girl version. Because if any of y'all saw that Keke Palmer, what's her name? Keke Palmer and
I'm not sure what movie you're talking about.
the movie that I just told you we were watching one of them days. It's Keke Palmer and what the heck is her name, y'all? Why am I forgetting her name right now? I'm thinking of everybody but her.
Charlotte Poinsettia? I don't feel like that was her
SZA,
name.
thank you. Oh my gosh. I was like, no, it was a S, but I was thinking of SH. Keke Palmer and SZA have a movie out called One of Them Days right now. And if y'all ain't seen that movie, that is the female, it is the updated version of Friday, but in female form. So Keke Palmer is Ice Cube, SZA is Chris Tucker. And then you got the female bully instead of Debo chasing them. They something happened to their rent money. Somebody stole it. They only have so much time to give it back before they're going to be evicted. It is the same movie, but updated in today in Baldwin Hills with them, and it's pretty darn funny. It's pretty good.
It's in Baldwin Hills?
It's out. It's still in the hood. I think I was like, oh my gosh. I'm watching Friday, but I'm watching an updated girl version.
All right, I might check it out.
I was like, dang, did Ice Cube produce this?
I might check it out. The movie was so good. Okay, yeah, all right, I'll check it out. Everybody said it was a really good movie. All right. Megan 2.0, the trailer is crazy. Yeah, I gotta see that. I wasn't mad at the first one, so I gotta see that.
Yeah, I saw that too, Sophie Dophie.
Yeah, he's writing a new Friday movie. My thing is, we're gonna have some surprises in it. We already know it's gonna have Mike Epps. The sad thing is there was such an issue with the the studios that so many people of the original cast have passed.
Right. Like while they're sitting here messing around as if Ice Cube don't know what he's doing. Yeah, now we just have so many people pass that it's like, what are you doing?
Get 3 successful films. So I'm wondering if they're going to be able to come up with a way to get Chris Tucker back in here. I don't know.
Maybe they'll actually do Pop's funeral or something. You think?
You never know.
They might do something like that to honor him.
You never know. Yeah, I'm liking that choker. All right, Wade Barrett is over here. Going to get an exclusive interview with Charlotte Flair. Yeah, she's looking good.
Always, T-Man.
Said he's not doing it. I mean, I know Chris Tucker said he's not doing it, but when you throw a little bit of this, it depends on how much money we're talking about. Now, if he's not going to do it, he's not going to do it. We'll always have the first one. It's always a classic.
He said that recently?
He said it a little while ago. I don't know if he said it recently.
I know he said it a while ago, but I've heard him do some comedy stand-ups since then that would tell me you're not that concerned about sounding all, raunchy.
I mean...
Besides, they could work you in, coming back, getting out of rehab, being someone completely different and still be funny.
I mean, you know.
I haven't seen it, Pretty Richie.
Yeah, I saw a clip of it, but I haven't
was
actually
just thinking
watched
that,
it yet.
Sarah.
Why are they dressed like they're a tag team?
Right.
Did they shop at the same place? The same store? The same store? Although what's funny, Tiffany Stratton looked like she's wearing some lingerie. Like she was with Ludwig Kaiser. I forgot she had to be on television. Like, oh, wait, no, that's not my shoes. I got to go. Give me my belt. They both are going clubbing. Yeah, what? I need them to not do this. I can't have them wearing the same type of outfit. Okay, here we go. Let's see what we got.
She ain't ready to hold that belt.
Woo! Speak on it, Charlotte. Like the herp. She's a gift that keeps on giving like the herp. A bad case of the herp.
She wanted a moment. I hadn't done any charity work lately.
That's a great promo. I like that. You can't find it on Sling. We're watching it on Sling right now, Firefighter. Are we talking about Smackdown?
Yeah.
Yeah, we're actually watching Smackdown on Sling on USA Network.
Oh my.
Okay.
Somebody helped her with that line.
Yep. Tiffany dropping a little gospel on Charlotte Flair.
Oh, that's messed up. That's messed up.
Oh, Charlotte looked a little pissed on that one.
That's messed up.
She said crying on some boohoo talk show. Charlotte looked a little irritated with that line. Woo! She brought out Ric Flair. That no good dastardly Ric Flair. Okay.
Somebody help her write that. Somebody help her
Somebody
write
got
that.
some ghostwriters. Like Drizzy Drake. Give me a hug. Give me a hug. Give me a hug. Yeah. Oh, she's getting that dirty Dom treatment. Charlotte is not able to get a word out.
Wow.
Can't hear over this crowd. Wow. Getting that dirty Dom treatment.
I would just stop talking too. That's fine.
Oh, this is interesting. They're saying Tiffy time.
I'm not talking over you. Nothing,
She is
apparently.
leaning into the booze. Wow. Wow. She couldn't even get out her promo. Yep, someone asked some Ghost Riders for this promo. Tiffany's
Hey,
holding her own.
Michael. Agreed, Sophie. You ain't gotten to her. I think the audience has gotten to her.
Nope. It's a little... Whoa! She just dropped the S-bomb on the USA Network. Nepo Queen. Oh, man. I feel like Dr. Evil. This is awkward. Dang!
Ooh, she ran.
What?
Is that why Kaiser's in my DMs? Oh my God!
What did I just hear?
Is that why Kaiser's in my DMs?
What did I just listen to?
That was just truth.
And I'm telling you right now.
That wasn't a promo.
Everybody in this room
promo.
know what that sounds like. She's wearing, see, she's shook. She's got the belt upside down. Because you just told.
She tried to get to Kaiser real quick.
You just told this woman that your man is in my DMs. That got into that head like, she's like.
You know, the thing is,
wow.
Charlotte knew when she did that promo that that could be used against her, and she did it anyway. And it blows my mind. Like, it kind of reminds me of Saturday Night Live when Dwayne Johnson did Saturday Night Live for the very first time. And he was saying stuff to his opponent that was like, I know your wife is sleeping with another man and blah, blah, blah. And he's like, hey, yo, hold up. Like, what? Like, don't do that, you know? That wasn't a good promo to me. That was disgusting. For you to use her divorce and all of that, we're supposed to be doing K-Fab. And I'm wondering if she already knew that he was in her DMs, which is why she did that. Because I personally think you're about to get a whooping. Oh, you about to get that match is gonna be like when we saw Edge and Matt Hardy. We're about to see a Edge and Matt Hardy match between these two women.
That just got real personal. There was a thing that that Booker T's brother said
Right,
before.
Samantha.
I said in pro wrestling, things can get real fast.
Yep.
That just got real fast.
Yeah, I know, George Lewis.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah. That was, wow. She just said, well, that's why your man is in my D. Wow.
I mean, she
I
did. Look.
You,
Look.
man.
Tiffany
Man.
Stratton did not need to go there.
No, she took it too far. But everyone in the world heard what she said. I don't care how loud the audience was.
Oh, she heard it too. And even if she didn't, I promise you somebody backstage heard it like, hey, girl.
No, she did.
You need to.
That's why the title was upside down. And at the end of the day, she ran away after that comment. She ran away.
Shook. She was
ran
shook.
away. And it's not 0 for 3. It's her second divorce, not her third. Right? She said today was her second divorce. That's what she said on the show. Didn't everybody say she say it was her second?
I thought she was married 3 times.
She said third. I could have swore I heard her say second. Oh, well, maybe. Well, that was crazy. As far as I'm concerned, that was the main event. Word-wise, anyway.
Yeah, no, right here. Yeah.
What does it say? It's her third?
Yeah.
Oh, maybe she said I didn't.
Charlotte Flair has opened up about her 3rd divorce.
Oh, okay. So maybe then she said
Yeah.
I didn't expect to be divorced 2 times and then let alone third or something. Because I heard her say divorced 2 times. Maybe I just didn't hear the whole thing because I only saw clips of it.
Yeah.
I got to watch the whole thing. Right, CW41? Okay.
Now, what's crazy is that, yeah, she was saying how she's been divorced 3 times compared to her father yet again, who was divorced 5 times. The 5 time! Woo!
I just really didn't know how it was going to work anyway, because here's the reality. The reality is that not only do you have a complete language barrier, which is crazy. That's just crazy. Like, he does not speak English and she does not speak Spanish. So
Speaks English.
He barely speaks English. How are you really going? You know he's going to cuss you out in Spanish. He can't even talk to you.
But Big Papi only needs to speak the language of love.
Okay, you're on my broken foot. I can't, baby. What do you, what?
The language of love.
Go stand on Dad's legs. But also, culturally, let's just be honest. Culturally, when you're coming from Mexico and you're coming from a traditional Mexican marriage, there is a really different cultural dynamic than in America. And she is a very strong-willed, strong-minded woman, and he might have known that going into it, but he probably, at the end of the day, you need to bow down to the man of the house. Like, that machismo thing is real. You know?
I've been trying to tell her that all these years, man, and she ain't trying to. Let me tell you something about what she's talking about right now. Bow down.
Hey,
I've been
Graveyard
telling her to
Shift
bow
Wrestling
down,
Show.
bow down when I come to your town. Bow down. But she don't bow down, so don't listen to what she's saying.
Thanks for the background, and Pound Cake. You broke it all down.
She don't be bowing down to nobody. Yeah,
That's
she got
not
some
true. I
nuclear
bowed
heat.
down to the load.
Yeah, man. Ricky Johnson. Okay, Pound Cake, you've got the deets right here. Let's go ahead and put that up. Charlotte Flair. Woo! The professional wrestler, baby, has been married 3 different times to Ricky Johnson from 2010 to 2013, Tom Latimer from 2013 to 2015, and Andrade from 2022 to 2024, baby.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, yeah. Yeah. It's kind of sad, but still, that was a spicy meatball.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we're gonna have to we're gonna talk about some things. And I love the fact that Tiffany Stratton got a little saucy with it. She dropped the S word.
I think she only dropped the S word because she mixed up her words and was embarrassed and tried to come back with some. I don't think that was planned.
Well, this is the thing. When you are a wrestler who has a scripted
for
promo
real, Jody?
to give, some people can give fantastic scripted promos. Other people are really good at ad-libbing. If you ever watch Whose Line Is It Anyway, ad-libbing is really tough. I'm not particularly great at ad-libbing. I like to know what the script is, and let me just kind of work with that. But if you're somebody that can't ad lib and you get shook easily, and you kind of lose your train of thought and you fly off the handle, it's not a good thing. Yeah, I think Tiffany got a little rattled there. I think she felt like she was doing so good, and then she flubbed her words, and then she kind of lost herself, and then it got real fast. Who can say?
I think Charlotte was ready to be like, fine, then I'll let you have the last words. I'm not going to yell over these people if they don't want me to talk. But when she brought up the 0-3 and her being alone, I think that at the end of the day, that's when I think that she had that in her back pocket if she really needed it.
But the nuclear heat that she has been getting is otherworldly. Like, they are hating on her in a way I have not seen.
I didn't expect that. They didn't act like that when she first came out. I don't know what the hell is wrong with them.
No. All right, folks, we got the matchup right here. DIY, Motor City Machine Guns, going at it. Drop it in the chat right now. Who do you got for the dub? Is it going to be DIY, or is it going to be the Motor City Machine Guns? Or do you not care? That's a fair statement. Who wants a twizzle?
614 Woody, she was only a G. If she backs it up, she better bring it. She better bring it at WrestleMania. Because to bring that up and run out of the ring, that's not a G.
Oh, you
running away like a little kid about to get a whooping, in my opinion.
I mean, sometimes you gotta
run away. Don't open your mouth if you can't back it up.
I mean,
she ran away.
We see it in WWE all the time. Somebody over here, jackjaws, calls somebody out, goes out there, then catches a beat down. I can't stand it. If you gonna call him out, and I don't know why. I was on YouTube yesterday, just scrolling, just scrolling like I do. I was on YouTube, just scrolling. On the shorts, for some inexplicable reason, the algorithm had me watching a whole bunch of fight videos. Not fight like professional, like people just recording people getting into fights.
I could never.
And so I just started going down
illegal?
this rabbit hole. Don't nobody care. They do it anyway.
And you just kept watching them?
I was going down a rabbit hole. And I'm like, man, these people are disgusting. Swipe. I'm like, this is terrible. Swipe. I mean, it was terrible. But all I'm saying is, in these fights, you would see some people call out somebody like someone would be like a Karen, call somebody out, then gets owned for you. Like some stuff like that. Like, if you're a Karen and you go and call somebody out and actually lay hands on somebody, you better be able to back it up. Don't catch a beat down like that.
Jody said he don't care who wins.
I mean, most people don't, because quite frankly, nobody's really into either one of these teams.
I knew what you meant, CW.
Yes, I did see Charles Flair during and after that segment.
No way,
George
Sophie
Lewis.
Dopey. No way.
Yeah, when people look, I personally like it when you bring in some real life stuff into your promos, but unless somebody has a conversation backstage and they say, look, no holds barred, nothing's off limits, go ahead and do what you got to do, say what you want to say. I don't know. But it also reminds me, and we saw this with John Cena when John Cena was talking to The Rock, and Cena was like, I also don't need to write my promos on my wrist. And The Rock was like, I'm sorry, what? Like, everything shifted in that moment.
Right.
And Cena even apologized for it now. He's like, I was brash, I was arrogant then. I wouldn't have done that, if I thought better of it. There's some things some lines you just don't cross.
I personally think when you are crossing lines into personal stuff that is really traumatizing in someone's life in the ring, you have crossed over into the real world, and then you need to get your real ass kicked because this is a job, and you guys write promotions and you're doing a job, and you don't take somebody's lowest of low and use that in the ring when this is kayfabe. That doesn't make any sense. And it's the same thing you said. John Cena apologized later because he was young and arrogant. Tiffany is struggling. Everybody talked about how bad she is on the mic, how Charlotte roasted her. And so to me, she's pulling this out because she didn't have nothing else. And in that way, that didn't make you look any better. Nor do I think you wrote these promos by yourself.
Ghost Rider. Give me a hug. Give me a hug. Give me a hug.
Nah,
That's Drake.
I agree, Go JB.
Yeah. We'll have to see how this
Oh
match
yeah,
goes.
no, that's for sure. M Pound Cake, you ain't never lied.
I would personally like to see, and I said this with John Cena and Cody Rhodes, when Cody Rhodes caught that whipping, when Cena turned, I said, and I think I said it on the podcast, I said I need to see Cena go nuclear. I need to see him. You can't just go bad. Like, you got to go full Anakin episode 3, killing the younglings.
Oh my gosh.
You can't get much worse than that. And that's what happened. So I would like to very much see a very aggressive Charlotte Flair. I think it's going to be a great match. And I'm not going to say who I think is going to win until we do our predictions with just Alex next weekend. But I would very much appreciate seeing a very aggressive, something similar to when she and Nia Jax got into it, then it kind of just broke down.
Mm-hmm.
And you're like, what's happening right now?
Right.
This looks not right.
Right,
It's not right. I want to see that level of just, aggression.
Dawsey, who's the ghost? What you talking about?
The Rock, because we can't see him?
Right.
I ain't afraid of no ghosts. But we're back in the action right now. DIY,
rolling.
MCMG. Let's see what we got here. We got a DDT. Ciampa's down.
Now I need a little air. Next time you get a moment, if you could just hit that fan.
Okay, so B needs a little bit of air. Let me go ahead and hit that fan. And y'all make sure you hit that like button.
That's right.
That is how you dive outside the ring in between them ropes.
I got you, Dawsey. We here. Now, I'm a little slow. My brain got a workout today. What's up, Adam Cole? Baby! Isaiah the King, what's up? You think so, Isaiah?
Can you feel that?
Yes, very much so. I would not be mad at that, Sophie Dophie. There's rumors of a Ghostbuster Beetlejuice crossover film. Oh my gosh. I love it.
They can do it.
Thank you for the prayers, Aaron Tigo. You're going to do a Christmas vlog in December. That's cool. Oh, we'll be sure to give you a birthday shout out May 4th. Got to remind us, Aaron.
Absolutely. Yeah, if they do
I don't know, Jay
a crossover,
Hicks.
they can do it. I'd be excited for it. There we go. Ciampa in here. Big knee. Looks like he's trying to finish it out.
Sophie Dophie, my foot it's healing. It's taken a while. It's taken its time, but it's getting there.
Ciampa with a cover. 2. Oh, we got Isaiah Smalls. Baby. Juicy. What up, Isaiah?
You seen what on Chrome, Marcus Baker? What I missed?
I'm wondering what's happening with Alexa Bliss. I'm wondering what's happening with the Wyatts. I know there was the idea that she was going to be joining the Wyatt 6, and we got a kind of a hard stop on all that right now.
Mm-hmm.
So, I don't know. It makes me wonder.
Hey,
We're going
Mr.
ham
Quay.
on X, dissing each other. That's what I'm talking about, Brandon Thomas. That's what you're supposed to do. Use what you got at your disposal to keep the feud going. Keep the thing going outside of what we watch every week for a few hours. Do the Twitter thing. Do the video thing. Like, the fans eat that up.
Mm-hmm.
That's great.
Where did Three Kings go? He came in, gave 20 memberships, and went away?
I think he ran to the store for some cigarettes.
Mm-hmm.
Uh-oh.
He don't smoke.
We got a roll up. Oh, Ciampa's utilizing the ropes. The ref saw it. Broke the count up. Up. And MCMG goes up. Ciampa went into the exposed turnbuckle. And Ciampa ate the L. Motor City Machine Guns gets that win. I don't know if his skull rattled. I think it was his chest. I need to see that again. Let's take a look. Yeah, okay, so that was hand on, okay. Everybody's afraid to just take a hit. It's going to sting a little bit, but be a man. I'll tell you who would have done it. Huh? George Animal Steel. Yeah! He would have gone head on.
Yeah, he said he hit his head a lot.
Uh-oh. We done said it. And look who appeared.
We said that like an hour ago.
But he has
hear it.
appeared, and this is what I'm talking about. The first super chat of the night, starting off right. 3 Diglets has arrived. Hey, okay. I know what Punk's favor is. Now, hear me out, y'all. Bring it in. Rey Fenix, that's nice. How does El Grande Americano sound? And thank you for everything you've done for the WWE B-Fab. Good luck on your future endeavors. Now get out! First of all, thank you very much, 3 Diglets, for that super chat. Secondly, please clue us in. What is the favor? I need to know. Big round of applause for 3 Diglets.
So El Grande has to do with Punk's favor? Or are those 2 different comments? I wasn't quite sure. Oh, I forgot Mello went here again.
Yeah. I'm pretty deadly just said you're sitting here with a younger, hotter. That's funny. But Miz is right, though. He says he's a 9-time tag team champion. This is true.
Why is 3 Diglets acting like he's surprised that we don't know what the favor is when he knows what the favor is? What do you mean?
Wait. Y'all don't know what the favor is?
What?
I don't know what the favor is.
Why do you know what
And I'm
the favor
hoping
is?
it's not something as simple as like a WrestleMania main event, a title match. Like I don't want that. Although I know he's technically in the WrestleMania main event, but you know what I mean. I want it to be substantial. If it's gonna be something simple and weak sauce, I'm gonna be a little irritated. You're holding this over our heads, and if it's gonna affect the tribal chief a little bit, I think we need to know. Because the tribal chief ain't champion right now. I would very much like to know, and thank you for that super chat as B-Fab comes out here with me chin. So she's got some
Backup.
She's got some graphics here. She got the music.
She ain't going out there to the ring with her, though.
No, she's not. She was over here trying to slap hands. She didn't slap that hand. I'd be like, sister, I want my 5. You owe me 5. I like the attitude. I wonder. I wonder if this is what. I wonder. I don't know. I kind of feel. Here's my hot take on B-Fab. B-Fab has the potential to be a Jada Parker. She's got that potential, and I don't feel like we're honing in on that ability. I feel like if she came out, because if you ever watch Jada Parker come out, there's nothing like particularly special about her entrance, but it's her swag, the way she carries herself. I really feel like B-Fab would be better served to do that than what she's doing. I don't know. What do you think about that?
I mean, yeah, it's like she's almost there, but not quite.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know.
Death be not proud.
No, just pray for B-Fab. Why? Because Naomi's about to kill her.
Yeah, I don't care anything about How to Train Your Dragon 1 or 2 or live action at all. It's not my thing.
Well, I'm a dragon person, so I may like it.
The Miz Wyatt 6 storyline. Well, yeah, because the Wyatts Where they at?
Hey, what's up, 850?
Big boy! What's going on? Well-rounded Leo's up in the building. Let me see what you got to say. Did not
Dang,
like the
pretty
Bray, like the
Richie.
partnership that we did a lot of stupid things with Bray during that time. Yeah, that might be a bit of unpopular opinion, well-rounded Leo. I know a lot of people really kind of dug it. I personally didn't like it when she betrayed Bray. I thought that was unnecessary. And I'm not quite sure where they were going with it.
I thought that she was really cool, dark.
I liked her
thought
dark.
Alexa
I liked her
was
dark.
cool. But I know a lot of people didn't.
She got that Flo Rida swag. I mean, I'm not mad at the Flo Rida swag. It's just that I don't know if it's I don't think it's getting over with the crowd. The way that she look, it's tough trying to formulate your character and music and how you're going to do your entrance and everything. Like it's really tough. And we see these young kids coming in here like LFG and whatever, and they're trying to be trained in how to do it and how to figure out who you are as a professional wrestler. I mean, this is really difficult. So I give everybody much props for trying to find their way. All I'm saying is you got to have your finger on the pulse of the WWE universe. You got to be watching the tapes back. I don't know if they are, if they aren't. I'm just simply saying if it were me, I would be watching my stuff back each and every time I go out there. And I need to be asking myself, it's like a comedian. You go out there on stage, you're going to do great, and you're going to bomb. But you got to ask the people what hit, what missed, and you got to adjust. All I'm saying is I think she needs to adjust. Yeah. But let's see how she does in this match. But I don't know if my money's on B-Fab.
What's up, Brandon King Carter? You are super late, but we're still, we still going. So you here? I'm glad you're here.
Better late than never. And we salute you, 850 big boy. Thank you very much. That better late than never. That was Voltan. That went back to Flash Gordon, 1980s Flash Gordon. If anybody remembers that film, Three Diggles might remember that film. Better late than never.
Like a prom date, Three Diglets.
This is what I'm talking about. Now, Three Diglets is dropping a little bit of coinage here. And I think somebody's about to get a title belt. But let's go ahead and see what you've got to say. The favor is for Paul Heyman to walk down the aisle with him for his main event match at Mania. LOL. It's a promise he made to Punk like 10 years ago. So at Mania, he'll be in Punk's corner, not Roman.
That could be. And if it is, we will completely give you props on that.
Dang.
But I wanted to...
That got me shook.
Did it get you shook?
That got me shook. I'm not ready for that. That is a pretty big favor.
That's true, KJ. Yeah, I mean...
That's going to shake Roman Reigns for real, for real. That's a huge... Ooh. That's a pretty big matzo ball you just laid out there.
That's a pretty big matzo ball, for sure.
Oof. All right, thank you for that super chat. You done shook me a little bit.
So, you guys.
I'm hoping not a lot, Sophie Dophie. I'm hoping not a lot.
I think that we're going to be working on a commercial for the channel that we could use to promote our channel. So, I would like to see what it would look like. Oh, my gosh!
Yep. There we go.
Oh,
Jay Cargill bombing on Naomi. Couldn't even get out to the ring.
She didn't even get out to the ring.
And I'm going to tell you straight up, Jay Cargill looking like she just walked up out the Matrix.
Oh, my gosh, Storm.
She looked like Trinity. Trinity fighting Trinity.
Wow.
She broke loose.
She's coming. You better move. Loose. Move, Naomi, move. Oh.
Okay, B-Fab, I need you to come on, man. She softened you up. Get this dub, sister. Get this dub. You just as tall as Jade Cargill. You put a little bit of mass on you.
You better not get this dub. You better not have Naomi lose right now. I don't care if she was attacked or not.
Naomi looking good, though. We just saw the guns and buns of the Navarone. Right now, we got Big Red.
But that big leg, though, B-Fab.
Got a cover by B-Fab. 2.
She barely kicked out. Okay, so what I was saying was I would like to make a commercial for the channel, and I'm interested in having you guys submit a short little thing about why you love our channel. So if you think we're the best and you love spending time with us, you love being a part of the family, you could go ahead and make a little promo video, just like 30 seconds long, send it into our DM on Insta.
Slide into our DMs.
Slide in, put in the header that is for, you know, a little promo. And we're going to look at maybe trying to put something together with a few of you in there. So we probably can't feature everybody, but it depends on how many of you want to submit. So if you're interested in being a part of a commercial for our channel, submit a little something to us in the DM.
That's why, well, Ronaldinho, you know what? Flash, you'll save every one of us.
Yes, Samantha.
That's right. You know that movie. Naomi's got B-Fab hung up a little bit, literally.
Dang!
Stepped on the chesticles. What them chesticles ever do to you? Yeah, man. So if you want to be a part of our next promotion for the channel, drop a 30-second video, slide into the DMs in Instagram, the tweet bots, and we got a cover by Naomi. B-Fab ate the L. So even with Jay Cargill coming out here bombing, B-Fab still couldn't get the job done.
That's right, Aaron, and that includes you. You better submit something.
Although I do like her finisher. That is a very vicious finisher. I will say that much. Oh, hold up. Naomi's got mic in hand. Hold on.
I'm still standing stronger than
Oh, she said, where you at, Jay? She said, King Kong
She
ain't
was
got
like,
nothing on
turn
me.
around.
Oh, dang. And the boot to the face. She's about to get dropped. Oh, this crowd coming out. Jay Cargill bombing on all the officials.
How you going to talk all that mess and then slide out the ring?
Taking out the big man. Looking like the Matrix. Nick Aldis said, I've had just about enough.
Yes,
Hold
come
on.
on. We're waiting for WrestleMania. Yep.
I know you do, Samantha Poole.
Yep.
You can make fun of me all you want. It's all right. Naomi, Jay Cargill.
At WrestleMania.
There it is.
That's one of the best matches I'm looking forward to, y'all.
There it is. That's going to be a great match. Excellent. These ladies just made it onto the Mania card.
Naomi's face. I love it. Ooh.
Oh, she just called her out her name.
She called her out her name.
Wow, I
Naomi.
like this Naomi.
I think just for the next 2 weeks, Naomi should just shoot up a little bit of roids. Just a little bit. Just for 2 weeks.
Maybe.
Hood classic. That's funny.
Oh, that was
Richie.
great.
She did look evil.
That was great. That was great. That was great.
Jade's dressed like the female Blade.
I'm good with that. There's only one blade. There's only ever gonna be one blade. Hood classic. You know that's right. Come on, man. Yeah, I heard that cackle. I'm here for it. All right, great. Match I might be looking forward to the most. I don't know. We just got that added to WrestleMania. Love it.
But I'm the villain, right?
I wonder if Drew's going to wrestle in an eye patch. Might be a little tough. Remember when Solo Sikoa on NXT, he wrestled with like this burn thing and then it just kind of
fell off and it was all flapping.
It was all flapping over there and we're just like, bruh. Ooh, Damon just called Drew a junkie.
And you a victim every week.
man to man. Okay, so we're getting Damian Priest.
Christian Thomas,
And
how
Drew
you doing?
McIntyre
I haven't
Mania.
seen you in a while.
All right, here comes KO.
Glad you're here. I did not hear that. I know that there was rumors about him coming back, but I didn't hear that he was actually signed back for sure.
So we got another match over here. KO looking sunburned, walking with a Bret the Hitman Hart jacket, looking all sad. I don't know if I buy it. We'll see. We'll see. I have no qualms with Rusev coming back, but I'm going to say this for the 1000th time. I don't really care where you go so long as you're being used. That's it.
Right.
You gotta be used, man. There's I've said this about AEW. I said this about WWE. There's only so much room for people on the card on a televised event. Stone Cold said this years ago. If you want your spot, take your spot. You got other shows now. You got dark matches. I think they're starting to dial back on house shows or whatever the case may be. So if he's coming back, cool. What are we doing with you? Are we using you? Are we getting you into some great big feud? I don't know.
That commercial really bothered me.
Which one?
She was just talking and then just poured her drink on the table and it went on both of them. That's not okay.
Oh, I wasn't really paying attention.
I know, because you were talking. As you should be.
We'll see what's going on with KO. I'm kind of curious.
Yeah, I haven't heard and they haven't brought it up.
Yes, we
Miro
do miss you,
has signed with
Christian.
WWE for sure. Okay.
I don't know if I buy this KO thing, injured thing. I think it would suck if he really was. I'm not entirely sure he would come out and say I'm injured if he really was injured. So we'll see. Let's see what we got. We'll see what we got. That means the talent will be with their family a lot longer. Hey, look. I get the idea of talent wanting to be with their families, being a professional wrestler on the road all the time. It's a tough gig. It's not for everybody. Totally get it. But you knew what this was when you signed up for it. You knew what this was. Okay, if I were in charge, if I were Tony Khan, if I were Vince McMahon, if I were Triple H, first off, I'll tell you right now, there's a no baby clause in the contract. 10 years. This right here remains closed. 10 years. And if you break that, I'm adding 10 years to your contract.
The views of A in no way represent the views of A and B Combos Wrestling Edition.
The
At
only way
all.
that I would not add 10 years to your contract is if you did what I said you need to do, dude. The first ever Mythomania and the Baby Bowl, Jack. Sophie Dopey, don't come for me in the comments, dude. But if you're not willing to do the Baby Bowl, 10 years. That's how I feel about it. The Baby Factory is closed. Okay, that's number mother trucking one. That's right. That's right. I only want the Baby Bowl if you have the babies. What I'm saying is if you don't have a baby, you ain't having a baby. It's in the contract. And if you break said contract, I'm adding 10 years to your contract. This is going to be like a Scientology contract. It's going to be 100, what is that? A million year, 100, whatever it is that they sign contract. Unless you want one Baby Bowl. Let's talk about it. That'll take 10 years off your contract. Like that. Decision is yours. Choice is yours. What up, WC Zone? Good to see you. 2 or more divorces. That's funny. Gonna have no women's division. I mean, when you say women, I mean, are we talking like, what are we talking? we talking like the gender assigned at birth, or you kind of became, well, like either way, I promise you there's plenty of women out there who'd be like, no problem, sign me up. I'm all about my career. Forget the kid. We were talking about this the other day.
That's Bianca Belair right
exactly.
there.
Montez Ford and Bianca Belair. Tez wants the kids. Bianca's like, hey, I got a career. And I'm like, that's what I'm talking about, Bianca. I'm sticking you in a rocket ship, and I'm putting you to the moon.
To the moon.
That's what I would do for Bianca Belair. So that would just be me. Unpopular opinion. I get it. But I've been giving you week after week content, baby. All right, folks. This is the 53rd annual Baby Bowl. You would love it.
I knew what you meant, Sophie Dophie.
All right. Nick
Wow,
Aldis is
Jay
out
Hicks.
here. He's going to bring out Kevin Owens. Let's see what we got to say.
That would be pretty cool, Brandon.
I'll tell you what's so funny about Evolution. I don't know why. For some inexplicable reason, I mentioned this before, I could not remember that Batista was in Evolution. And she was telling me about this. I'm like, he was never in Evolution. What are you talking about? I don't remember anybody named Batista in Evolution. I don't know why. I don't know why. And I'm a big fan of Batista. I
this
just did not
about
remember it.
KO?
Yeah. All right, folks, here it comes. KO coming out right now.
In person or on the screen?
In person. Sunburn all to heck. Look at his face, Jack. Somebody been out in the sun. He's from Canada. You should know you're fair-skinned. They ain't got sun like that. Okay? You're not a tropical
Is
person,
that what
bro.
happened? He cooked his organs like Kramer? Himself alive?
That's funny. KO's looking very despondent coming into the ring right now.
He doesn't look injured.
Could have broke his coccyx. Never know. Could like Big Shaq. My big toe. I broke my big toe. Big Shaq is down. Here we go. Okay, he's speaking on it. Well-rounded Leo with a super chat. Thank you, well-rounded Leo. You are in contention for the fighter title. Who has an unpopular wrestler everyone hated, but y'all like? Mine was Disco Inferno. I used to enjoy his segments on WCW. So basically it's like somebody that you wouldn't want to say that you loved out loud, but you
I'll
secretly
always
loved.
say who I loved out loud, even though no one else liked him. And I personally was a fan of Bo Dallas the first time along. I wanted to Bo leave. I don't feel like a lot of people liked him, right? Or did they? No.
I don't know if they loved him. You know who I loved? Talking about WCW, I liked Raven. I really did. There was nothing really like overly spectacular about Raven, but I really liked Raven.
He has to get neck surgery. Should have put the brace on your neck. You don't buy it, George?
He better be real. He better be real about this.
If it would have been April Fools, I'd have been more concerned.
We getting music? Getting the Viper music hitting? Is this for real? For real? Yep. Here's the Viper's music.
It's really
I'm on the
hard
fence
to know
about
if
this. I'm on the
someone is
fence.
telling the truth or not, man.
Orton is not out here. He does not look like he's dressed to compete. I'm liking the fit. He looks like a sniper.
Yeah, but also though, you're not just out here by yourself. You're out here with the general manager saying so. That it's not like the GM's in on it.
Maybe that's why they did not allow him to punk kick him, knowing that he's got a neck thing.
Is he not believing it, or is he like, did you just mess up my WrestleMania moment?
Well, yeah, you're kind of like taking the. It sucks. Well, one, he really wanted to get his hands on KO, but two, if they're not going to put him in a contest with somebody else this close to Mania, that blows for Orton as well. Okay, Orton's making his way into the ring now, and climbing those steps.
What did you want him to do? He can't touch him if he's injured for real.
He's getting into it with somebody in the crowd. Whoa, 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 what's happening? What's happening? What's happening?
He said, what did you say?
And they pulled away real
They
quick.
pulled away
yeah.
real quick. KO it. Wow.
Interesting.
Ooh, I can't wait to see someone who has that on camera.
I know, right? Triple H was like, cut the camera three, cut the camera three.
Cut the camera. Oh, he called him a coward.
Here we go, taking away his Mania moment with no opponent.
Unless somebody's music hits right now. Unless somebody's music hits right now who also doesn't have a match.
I felt, you know what, dang it. I was going to wear my Drew Tombstone Punk Mania shirt. Oh! Ho, ho! Orton just RKO'd the GM. What?
He had an RKO somebody.
Okay, yeah, not only is he not going to have a match at Mania, he may very well have been suspended because of that.
No, I think that maybe he'll give him a match against someone who he thinks is like to avenge him kind of thing, maybe. I don't know. That sucks, though.
I don't know. I think he might have forced Nick Aldis's hand. He's either going to get suspended or he's going to find an opponent that he thinks might actually beat him down.
Wow. Oh, Samantha Poole said Nick lace up them boots. I'm not mad at that. He's in shape still. You know he was a wrestler.
But he's in ring shape, though. Is he in ring shape?
I don't know. Maybe.
Man, that was... Is he going to punk kick him? Don't punk him. Don't punk kick him. Don't punk kick him. Orton look a little salty right now. So KO is really out. Neck surgery. He's going to be on the shelf probably the rest of the year.
But that dude in the audience, to call him a coward was stupid. That's stupid. You're stupid. If he has neck surgery, that's stupid.
Well, he's for sure stupid, but I got to tell you, he got right in his face.
Man, KO got, and the dude came over.
And the guy was like, come on, hit me, hit me, hit me, hit me. I dare you.
I need that video.
KO was like, oh.
I hope so, Marcus.
That was so rude. Yeah, I know. That's right, Pretty Richie. Yeah, that was kind of rude of him. The Viper didn't need to do that. I mean, but I'm also kind of on the side of Orton. You could find him another opponent.
Well, that would be a way to bring, well, no, because he's already going to be fighting at NXT. Because we got some monsters down at NXT that could come up.
I mean, you can make something happen, Captain. Mm-hmm. You know what? I'll tell you what. You brought up Nathan Frazier from NXT. Let me tell you who he could have a match with. Everybody. Whoop that trick.
Get him.
Whoop that trick. Oh,
Get
yeah.
him. But he's already going to be fighting that
WrestleMania,
weekend.
though.
No, but like what's their show?
Let me put it to you like this.
That's happening that day?
If Stephanie Vaquer can defend her title twice in one night, Trick Williams, if I come to you and say, hey, brother, I know we're going to be doing an NXT show, but we also want to put you in a Mania match, you think he's going to say no?
Speaking of which, can we talk about that for a second? I don't know if NXT lost their ever-loving mind.
Ever-loving.
I don't know if their writers are on crack, if they have amnesia, if Shawn Michaels need to go and pray some more. And I don't
Fall
mean
and
that
pray.
in a disrespectful way.
Fall and pray.
But how dare you decide to unify titles for no one asked you to do that. First of all, I thought that was stupid. They both just got those titles.
Speak on it.
Then you give her an opportunity to lose one of them because you have them fighting two different people on the same night, and you could have easily had some interference so she at least lost one of those titles.
Speak on it.
And instead of doing that, you have her relinquish a title that you shouldn't have given her if you didn't want her to have two. Stupid.
And you fought Fallon Henley. If this is what you wanted to do, why not have Fallon Henley get that title?
Or Jada Parker. What are you doing? Y'all, that was dumb.
I couldn't believe it.
Y'all dumb.
I couldn't believe it.
Dumb.
I couldn't believe it.
Don't
And
make no
I
sense.
appreciate Stephanie, like, I don't want to hold back the women's division. That's all well and good. But yeah, y'all know what's going on, like,
Yeah, stand and
weeks in
deliver.
advance.
Thank you.
There was no reason at all to make her dose belts Stephanie
Hey, Rickardy.
if you were just going to have her give up one. It's just crazy. And you could still do a number one contenders a tournament if the title's on somebody else. If it was on Fallon Henley, you could still do that. So it was crap. It was crap. The crowd knew it was crap. It didn't pass the sniff test.
As a matter of fact, you know, let me tell you how we felt about it. You ready?
Hated it.
George,
Yeah, I
that's
hear you.
not the point. The point is, don't unify titles if you don't want one person to have two titles. They unified the titles like 2 weeks ago. Why the hell did you do that if you didn't want one person to have two titles? That was stupid.
Stupid.
So you took it off Julia for no reason?
None whatsoever.
No reason. What you put it on her for?
None whatsoever. Oh, check this out. WrestleMania, the original one, 1985, Muhammad Ali, Big John Studd, Andre the Giant.
Man. Big John Studd, dude.
Come
Something
on,
else.
man. Cyndi Lauper. I keep going back to this Wendy Richter, Liberace, Junkyard Dog, Mean Gene, Freddie Blassie, Mr. T. Y'all got to understand. You all have to understand how big this was. Orton's daddy.
Although I have to say, back at the time when Hulk and Rowdy was going out, I was a fan of Rowdy, not Hulk.
That's fine, but I'm saying they had the biggest celebrities in the world at this thing. It was the event. It was truly the grandest stage of them all. It was such an event.
He called him a coward, W Nostalgic. George, then have her fight someone else. Don't unify the titles if you don't want them both on one person.
Julie was working the match injured, and that's fine. That's no problem. Take the belt off of her. All we're saying is that Stephanie could have dropped that North American title to Fallon Henley, and then we could have all moved on with our lives. To say you need to relinquish one is ridiculous. Ridiculous. And if she was working that match injured and you really wanted her to get that title off of her, again, you have opponents lined up. The women's roster is stacked. Any number one of those women could have faced Stephanie. And especially because she actually fought Jada Parker first. And she was, the ribs,
Yeah.
It would have made sense.
It would have
if
made
she,
sense because you would have been injured and outnumbered. You wouldn't have looked
Exactly.
bad losing it to. No.
So it was bad. It was a bad call. It was a bad call. A month or two in 1985. Well, you know what? You had wrestling. It was in your soul. It was in your soul. All right, here comes Jacob Fatu. Now, we talked about this earlier in the night. This is a last man standing match. We got Jacob Fatu, the Samoan Werewolf, once again going against the monster among monsters, Braun Strowman. Who do you got to win this match? Who do you got to win this match. Jacob over here looking crazy, got them crazy eyes. I'm gonna get you. I'm gonna beat your ass. Wow. They actually put ass on a shirt.
Oh, wow.
I'm gonna beat your ass. I didn't think they would actually put that on a shirt. Okay. I'm gonna beat. I would very much like to wear that to a board meeting. I'm like, you know I ain't the one, right?
Or to your next interview.
You know I ain't the one, right?
Just so you know.
You know what I mean? All right, here comes Braun Strowman. Monster of all monsters. Who do y'all got? Drop it in the chat right now. Is this going to be Braun Strowman or is it going to be Jacob Fatu? Now, I can already guarantee that we're going to get some shenanigans with Tama Tonga, possibly even Solo Sikoa. Jacob Fatu didn't even wait for my man to get to the ring. The bell rung. We're getting it on. He
Who's
dipped
smoking?
outside.
Why is there smoke coming out from behind him?
Is old boy back here with Jey Uso?
That's what I was wondering.
Yay, yay.
Maybe Jacob forgot to put his blunt out.
Ooh,
Woo!
Big slap to the chesticles. Jacob Fatu is limping, though. He limping.
Jacob is limping?
He's limping.
Oh, I thought it was Braun that was limping.
But remember, my man came in here with a boot and still wrestled.
He sure did. I give him props for that.
That's a man. All right, gentlemen, I want to see some destruction. I want to see some tables, ladders, and chairs.
I'm sure you will.
Super kick. I wouldn't mind seeing Braun Strowman get a little more like wrestling abilities coming in here. I hope he gets some skill sets up.
I don't know, man. They're not about to push Braun like that at this
And
point.
they need to, dude. You were gone, you came back, gone, came back. Like, it's just
Just
right
because
now,
you're a
Jacob Fatu's-
commodity doesn't mean you're going to be the man.
I'm saying
he
if
was
it
younger-
were me, I do everything I can to make sure the eyes are on me. I want people to be like, okay, Braun Strowman has some unexpected stuff in his bag that we didn't know about, other than just being a big, strong guy.
Oh, he's hurt.
I mean, he did it twice. He's rolling outside the ring, though. Good, smart ring awareness right there. Braun Strowman rolls outside the ring. Jacob Fatu going after him like a werewolf knows how. And
Well,
we're
I think
picture in
he's
picture.
hurt. Look at him. I think he's hurt. He can't breathe. Oh, did he puncture a lung or something?
I want a vegan stuffed crust pizza. Is that too much to ask?
I think we might have to make that one at home.
Why does got to be so difficult? That one pizza we had out in, what was it, Calabasas or some crap like that?
We can go out there if you want
All
to.
straight vegan pizza. It was like a regular. I don't remember what it was called.
But I know where it is. I know where it is.
Yeah, I feel you on that one, big boy. I feel you on that one. Yep, he took off the shirt, hit him with the steps. Fatu was down. Now we're getting to business. All right, there we go.
We don't
Braun
have
Strowman
time
trying to
for
get
you
the
be
crowd into
showboating.
this. There you go. Double axe handle coming off those steps to Jacob Fatu, and the mustache is rattled. Finally, the prime bottles.
Jeez.
That big prime bottle. He flipped him. What
That was
is
a
going on?
double salute.
Braun Strowman just told Jacob Fatu he was number one. What is happening today?
I don't know if that was a receipt or what, because he
Is
hurt
this
his
Netflix?
ribs. Brandon said the same thing.
Since when did we do this on network television? What is going on here today? That's right. The prime bottle is there. It's low-hanging fruit. It's there for the taking.
We got to go take cash to see this.
Shine that prime bottle up, turn that sunbeam sideways, and stick it straight up your candy ass. Is that too much to ask?
I guess so.
Sheesh. All right, now this is what I'm talking about. Jacob Fatu is looking like the weaker man. Finally, we're getting some strumph from Braun Strowman.
For
Fatu
now.
was shook, yeah, I know.
For now.
That's right, pretty. You're Rudy Poo candy ass. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. It's going to be another qualified match next week at NXT. Lola Vice versus Fallon Henley. Lola Vice, I got to tell you, she's cutting up a little bit. I haven't seen her in some matches lately. I really want to make sure that she is honing her skill set and she takes it to Fallon Henley. Okay, she needs to get her comeuppance. It's time. It's time. We sleeping on her skill set. We sleeping.
Mm-hmm.
You know what, baby? We got a Coors Light. Go get me a Coors Light real quick. Crack that.
I would get you a Austin Weiser.
Oh, hell yeah.
What is his beer called again?
Broken Skull. IPA. Why he didn't call it a Steve Weiser? I think it maybe because Vince probably trademarked that name. But I personally just call him Steve Weisers. Yeah, I got Lola Vice winning next week too, for sure, for sure. I would love for some TNA knockouts to be a part of this tournament. I think it's going to happen. We've been seeing a lot of the TNA stars go down there. I mean, the NXT stars go to TNA. So, yeah, I absolutely would love to see that. I think that would be, I mean, we got the partnership. We got to make it happen, Gavin. We got to make it happen. And I personally also feel that the ladies and the dudes from TNA coming over here to the main roster, not main roster, but WWE, we have them step up their game.
Yeah.
That match that Oba had with Moose, excellent. Excellent.
It was great.
All right, we got a table.
Dang. That's a heck of a right hand, bro.
We got a table here. Braun Strowman brought in the table.
Look, I don't want one of the world's strongest men punching me in the jaw.
See, look at these 2K25 ratings. Braun Strowman 81, Jacob Fatu 87. See, this is what I'm saying, man. This is a big man. He should be at least 90. He shouldn't be in the 80s no kind of way. Oh, big solid boot.
But he doesn't have the skill set, like you said.
That's what I'm saying, man. Get in the ring, get in the performance center. Let's start grappling and start working on some holds. Let's start doing some stuff. You can't just rely on your big, raw. It's just not good enough. Not when Jacob Fatu over here doing moonsaults, being 275 pounds.
Right, exactly.
And look at this right here. Doing a dive through the friggin' ropes. Huh? Come on, man.
Did the desk always light up like that?
I don't know. I don't think
feel
so.
like it did. Right. Like we've seen many a desk. I don't remember them lighting them up.
Lola Vice at 75 overall. See, and that's just a travesty. That's a travesty.
They got that baby sitting up there on the front row. You better be careful he don't get knocked out by one of these giants.
That's right. Yeah, that Zarya match with Lash Legend, that was good. She picked up that woman and dropped her like a bad habit. Lash Legend, that's a lot of woman. That's a lot of woman to be picking up and dropping like that. That's a lot of woman.
Right.
So you got to respect the strength of Zarya. Oh, good gosh.
Is he seasoned?
I thought we weren't doing chair shots no more to the head. Jacob Fatu ran full force into that chair shot.
That's a concussion
That means he did come in there like that. Braun Strowman was going around the world. Oh! Through the barricade. Now, Braun Strowman, what he needed to do, take that barricade, put it on top of Fatu, put all the chairs, everything on top of Fatu. This crowd is going nuts right now. They're bleeping everything out.
Wow. Wow.
Both men are barely moving right now. Nobody's getting to their
Holy
feet.
moly donut shop.
Holy moly, donut shop, Batman.
Yeah.
All right, both men finally made it to their feet. Oof. Now, this is a more even Steven match. This is what I wanted to see. Thank you. Finally, somebody got the memo.
It is interesting that they're bleeping the chats on Sling TV.
Well, it's still network television. This is still going to air in USA. So that's what I'm saying. Like, I'm shocked that you dropped the S word, Tiffany Stratton. We had Braun Strowman saying you're number one. Like, this is not Netflix, bro. You are not in prison anymore, Damon. This is not how we do. And yet we doing it like we in prison. Fatu did a stretch, so I can say that. You are not in prison anymore, Fatu.
Right?
This is not how we do. Yeah, Ethan Page did. Yes, he did. I love it. I said it, and I'm going to say it again. The cross promotions is money all day if it's done correctly. I still say that can happen with WWE and AEW once a year. Bragging rights. That is the name of the PLE. Bragging rights. And you can brag all you want for that year. And there's no other interaction. But as we get closer to that once a year PLE, now we start dropping actual WWE names, AEW names. We start seeing people come on other shows like the Invasion. Like, I'm telling you, dude, there's room for everybody at this table to feast. Don't be afraid to lean into it. You can still be competition the rest of the year. Come on, dog. Come on. AEW ain't no threat to you. They were once upon a time. They ain't no threat to you now.
But maybe that would be Tony Khan admitting that, and I don't know that he wants to admit that.
I get it.
Pride, you know?
But it could be like going over there to Saudi Arabia. You get that ring. Somebody gets that ring, or you can have that as in a trophy case that maybe the invaders will come in and want to steal, maybe vandalize. I'm just saying the possibilities are endless. And at the end of the day, it's all about dominating and collecting, okay?
Hey,
That's
Craig,
it.
tell your fine daddy I said,
This ain't the baby gap. I love it.
better go line that up.
Thank you, Pretty Richie. Yeah, Now, I noticed that Jacob kind of slowed down a little bit, but Braun went full steam ahead with that chair shot.
Mm-hmm.
And that was all skull on that chair, man. You heard that crack. Oof. Oof. I feel for him. He's going to have a headache when he wake up.
Oh, that
In the
makes
morning.
sense, Sophie Dopey, as well they should. They got a few, well, you're right, Aaron. But they do have a few really good women over there that could fight, that could go.
Oh, for sure, for sure. I like it. Braun Strowman looking real strong in this. Finally. I like that crowd. I like that audience. They feel like plants. Uh-oh. 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 No, not like this. Braun's gonna suplex. Oh, gosh. Oh, gosh. Braun Strowman just suplexed Jacob Fatu off of that. Oh, gosh. Right onto the tables. Nobody's moving right now.
No, they're not going to either. They're both going to get counted out.
Oh, nope. They're snapping out of it. The ref is counting. I think she's at 8. They're at 9. Both men make it up. Jacob Fatu. He's like Drago.
Drago.
But Braun's cut. He's cut.
Of course he is. That was craziness.
He's
I don't
busted.
know what in the world he was thinking.
Busted like a stuck pig out of luau.
Jeez, that was crazy.
Yeah, SmackDown, I got to tell you, it's been a good show tonight. This has been a very entertaining show tonight. I'm very pleased. And again, thank y'all so much for rocking with us here, sticking with us. I know a lot of people are doing their watch-alongs. Thank you so much for staying with A&B Combos Wrestling Edition for Friday Night Smackdown. Just do us a quick favor. If you haven't yet, please hit that like button. It's just a quick little tap. YouTube,
man.
it's really important to content creators like ourselves for us to be recommended to more people. So please just take a moment, hit that like button. We appreciate y'all.
Hit that
Thank
like
you.
button, baby.
Thank you, thank you, thank you.
And if you haven't subscribed to our channel yet, you tripping.
Tripping. Yeah, I like it, man. Braun is busted. But this is how it needs to be, big dog. But that table's still set up in the ring. Braun's in it. Uh-oh. Jacob Fatu. Butt busted. Braun Strowman through the freaking table. And the ref has started the count. 2, 3, 4, because you got to put the 4 on it. 5. Nobody's getting up. We got a 9. It's over.
A double count out.
Jacob Fatu with the win. No, Jacob Fatu got up.
Jacob Fatu got up. Oh, okay.
This was literally Rocky 2, the end of Rocky 2.
Wow.
Rocky got up just before
in
that
time.
count. Yep. Jacob Fatu got up just in the nick of time. Man, Braun Strowman looked real good in this match, real strong, but still could not get over on the Samoan Werewolf that is Jacob Fatu.
Yep.
Man, great match though.
That was a good match.
Great match. Braun Strowman just cannot beat Jacob Fatu. And Jacob Fatu won the match, but at what cost? What cost? Because he walked over, but he limping back. I'll tell you another thing, though. We're going to go back and look back at what happened with Cody Rhodes and John Cena. I need John Cena to kind of struggle a little bit. Because the thing is, when you are in that hold and you're just standing there for a cool minute playing to the crowd and you're just like not doing nothing, like you're not knocked out, you're not unconscious, like it's just struggle a little bit. Like do something.
Yeah.
And then that makes him want to be like, oh, hell no. Bam.
Right.
Or do it quickly and don't hesitate.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Oh, sorry, I didn't do it right. You know what I mean? Gotta say it
So
right.
wait a minute. We have half an hour left on this show?
Yeah, give or take, yeah.
Okay.
Well, Sophie Dopey, the reality is the majority of our people don't really watch AEW. But also, AEW is kind of on the downturn right now. You know, WWE is a lot more exciting. So I will say that AEW's pay-per-views are usually pretty good. The matches are good. And I will say this for Tony Khan, it's match after match after match. They don't really do any fluff. They don't stick with a lot of backstage stuff. Like it's just match after match after match.
I might have to dip in and out. I don't even know if I could just sit up with my leg for that long.
You doing it now?
Yeah, and my leg is hurting.
And you're doing it for the people. Did you take any Tylenol today? Did you take any pain medicine?
No.
Any pain medicine? Did you do any puff give?
I swear.
I'm about to show you who the real Puff Daddy is.
Right?
You know, Reigns needs 20 minutes to enter the ring. I know that's right. Ooh. Kiana James. I forgot she goes here.
Who?
Kiana James. I love me some Kiana James.
Isn't she out injured?
Yeah, but George Lewis has said she posted something on her Instagram, her comeback to the ring training. See, that's what I'm saying. That's what you need to do. But you need to be
They
documenting.
messed her up when she came up here.
Well, they totally messed her up.
So we'll see if what they do when she come back.
But you got to be documenting. You got to be letting people know. See, that's what I'm saying. Like, if you kept posting big time, people will not forget that you go here. You know what I'm saying? Can you dig it? Can you dig it, Stellas? Hey.
All day with the Friday quotes. Yeah, we'll never run out of them.
Never. We enjoy the Friday films too much. And they're great quotes. I used to quote Seinfeld. Would you rather have Seinfeld quotes? I can do that all day. It's all. She said, adjudicate and. We saw Nikita Lyons well, I don't want backstage, but she was in the locker room with the other ladies. And I think it was Lola Vice in front. I forget who she was talking to, but Nikita Lyons was back there. Oh gosh, who was she talking to? I gotta go back and look at it. But yeah, she's there. They ain't doing much with her, but she's there.
No. Second for something, and then took her right back to catering. And that's a big woman who can move. I don't know what they doing sleeping on that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, kind of Sophie Dopey, but I'm still a little sour on Captain America.
I can't believe that they had Lash Legend lose. I really can't.
I'm not
they
surprised.
They were pushing her, and then just said, never mind.
I'm not surprised. It was a great showing. But I'm not at all surprised.
Are you looking at Cody Rhodes on SmackDown?
All right, so are we done with Jacob Fatu and Braun Strowman now? Is this it? Are we done with this? So we've established that Braun Strowman is incapable of beating Jacob Fatu. We've established this.
I guess.
How many times are we going to see this beatdown?
I don't think
Braun looked great.
Anymore.
He looked great.
He did look great.
But sure did, A50. You sure did. I'm hoping that might be the case, Aaron Drew. I told you all before, I want them to lean into the title changes for promotions. I'm hoping they pull the trigger. And another thing is, I'm hoping that this Cena thing is legit. That this is not him and Rhodes just trying to play The Rock. I really hope it's legit.
What are you talking about?
It could be all a plan to take out The Rock.
That's a heck of a plan when they make you bleed. Yeah, A50 big boy. We were talking about that.
Although this promo was fire. And I love that suit, that pinstripe. Oh, I need me a good pinstripe suit. I'm telling you.
I love that Cody has his that tat on his neck.
I need his tailor. I gotta get this closet. I gotta get it. Got enough respect for Cena not to boo during his promo for Charlotte. Not some, yeah, I mean, pimp suit, pimping. Yeah, it is. It is kind of a pimp suit, but I'm digging it. Now, if he had a hat, I'd be like, and a cane.
Dang, that Vince comment was so Crazy.
I'm telling you, man, they take real life stuff, they bleed it in and weave it in. I love it.
That's true. Fruity Pebbles, dude.
We're going to be going soon, Stella.
Almost, baby.
Channel mascots need to do their walkies.
She is waiting.
They got some business, but they can hold it for hours. You keep holding it, Stella. Say it, Cody. He said it. He called him a little nugget. Yeah, great promo right here.
I mean, but you can't.
I mean, again, even if that were the case, he was still the face of the company 16th time over.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So Hogan couldn't wrestle, although he knew how to. If you saw him in Japan, he knew how to do it. But again, he was the face of the company. They didn't care. They don't care.
Pretty Richie said, so does that mean Cody is a piece of crap too because he's still his hero?
He's not a little nugget. Bill Goldberg, also a man with very limited skill set. Face of the company. Here we go. Gauntlet match. Winner earns a championship match at WrestleMania. I love it. For the ladies. Rey Fenix versus Berto. And this might be when Legado implodes.
And that's going to be a good match.
It'll be a great match.
Yeah, he's talented too.
It's going to be Drew McIntyre and Damian Priest.
And however this implodes, this will also lead to a WrestleMania match. Oh, we already have them at WrestleMania.
Yep.
So this is just going to be a preview.
Paul Heyman outside, still waiting for his tribal chief.
He didn't show up.
And here comes
You got
Byron
stood up.
Saxton again. I love it. Any minute now, if you say so. When did they defend their? I think they should be defending their titles at WrestleMania. If anything, I think all titles, it should be a prerequisite, especially for the grandest stage of them all, a 2-night event. Every WWE title should be defended on both nights. No questions about it. No questions about it. Here we go with another super chat by the Three Kings. There he goes.
Where were
Three
you?
Kings is back up in here. I missed a lot of wrestling the last few weeks, but man, that Cody Cena segment just gave me chills.
Gave you the rock chills?
No Rocky. He said specifically no Rocky.
Oh, no Rocky.
Yeah, no Rocky. I had to demonstrate for the people.
For the people.
But no Rocky. Too bad most of the teams in this gauntlet match we don't see on weekly TV. And that's my point. That's my point. That's why I keep going back to the NXT well. 2 hours we get on NXT and they utilize their people. Backstage segment, film segments, everything. It's a well-oiled machine. Here on the main roster, we got 3 hours of SmackDown, 2.5 of Raw, maybe 2 1/4, whatever they do. And there's no reason that we should be saying we don't see these people on television.
Right. You have 3 whole hours.
You know what I mean? Caden Carter, Katana Chance, they were constantly on NXT television wrestling. And we get them backstage. We get Katana on a speed match. Like, what happened? This is what I keep saying. You bring up these talent that you say, yes, we love you, we want you on the main roster. Then you get on the main roster, it don't hit, and it's just like, Now you got Carmelo Hayes linked up with The Miz. No offense to The Miz, but the reality is he was not getting over by himself.
Right.
And they had to do something.
Right.
That's a shame because if he goes back to NXT right now, it's all Melo don't miss. They're still bringing him in the promos on NXT. He don't even go here, dog.
Right. Well,
So,
Jada Parker did.
I mean, but I love the real life blend. She's like, look, you may be with him, but you're not her.
Dang, son.
Why you got to bring that up?
Right.
You may be with him, but you're not her.
But you're not her. Why you been missing so much wrestling, Three Kings? What you got going on in your life? You don't even be here most of the shows anymore. You dipping in and out.
What up, Jay Hicks? Yeah, man, she's a champion again. Indy Hartwell is doing well for herself. She's got a YouTube channel. She's doing well over there. She's got some gold around the waist. She just fought Mercedes Moné. She's doing all right for herself.
Yeah.
She's doing just fine.
Better than she was doing over here.
I know that's right. Well, on the main roster,
Right.
that is. She was fine on NXT. But yeah, on the main roster, it was just like, we don't know what to do with you, kid. Then why did you bring me here?
Right.
It's crazy. Just like with Rey Fenix. Just like Ricky Starks, Ricky Saints. If you're not going to use them, then lose them. All right. Chevy Suburban is rolled up.
They're using
Paul Heyman's right
Ricky's-
here.
they're
And
using
there
Ricky.
is Roman Reigns.
Oh!
Oh, Reigns just walked right past Paul Heyman. Paul Heyman was trying to talk to him. He wasn't having it. He wasn't hearing it.
He is pissed off. He is
Oh,
mad that
Roman's
Paul's-
making a beeline for the ring. Music is hit.
Roman is so mad.
Paul Heyman's trying to talk to him, trying to holler. I'm like, hey, let me
can I
talk to you.
holler
Let me
at
talk to you. I tell you what that reminds me of. My very first day, like on the job, one of the jobs that I used to have, a complex I used to, what?
Where's your birthday gift?
I think I didn't bring it. I mean,
Oh, no.
why didn't you think about it? But anyway, it reminds me of the board president came in. There was something happening with the pool. He just rolled in. And I'm like, hi, sir. And he just walked to the back of the pool. I'm like, hi, it was exactly like that. It was reminding me exactly like that. All
When
right.
did that happen?
The first complex I managed. All right, he is acknowledging Chicago, has yet to acknowledge Paul Heyman. Paul Heyman looks a little scared. I gotta talk to whoever whitens Roman Reigns' teeth. They are some pearly whites.
It might be veneers.
You think?
Veneers be white like that.
Yeah, I was just admiring the new shirt as well, Pretty Richie. Get him out here. All right, Three Digglets, if he's still in here, we might get that favor. We might hear what it is. You could be right. Let's see.
Let's see, Three Digglets, if you was right. Seth is going to come out first. Watch.
Favor that you said he could have. You said yes to, Paul. Don't leave that part out.
Huh?
Careful. I was about to say, this is Punk's territory. You may not want to insult him. Hold on now. Roman's speaking on it right now. I mean, he's not necessarily wrong. Ooh. No, he hadn't. Nah.
Yeah, those are veneers.
I mean, he's not wrong. You think so?
I'm sorry, Stella.
Almost done.
Almost, baby.
12 more minutes, Stella. You can do it. You can do it. And don't forget, Seth Rollins is there too. How's Seth Rollins going to fit into this? We all want to know what the favor is. All right, Three Digglers, pull up a chair.
Well, that would make Seth Rollins even madder because then he's like, you knew how I felt about him. What do you mean you brought him down back? So I think Seth might come out first because he wanted to be there.
Wait for CM Punk. Is the music going to hit? Looking at his watch. Oh, Seth Rollins. Seth Rollins is coming out.
We're a little bit behind you guys.
Seth Rollins is coming out. Yep, B called it. Looking like he's doing the moonwalk. Did he just come off the space station? I mean, what did he?
Seth Just Rollins is in the house.
Seth Just Rollins. Interesting. We dropped the freaking. Very interesting. All right, here we go. Hit our clothes from Seth, I bet. He had to find something at the Salvation Army. Well, he looked like he just did the moon landing. But that's okay. That's okay. I get what you're saying, Sophie Dopey, but they seem to be all in on these triple threats and fatal four-ways right now. They're trying to get as many people on the card as they can, and this seems to be the only way to do it. But we're finally throwing some matches onto both nights of Mania, so this is good.
For real, Pretty Richie.
Seth Rollins staring down
That's
Roman
true,
Reigns.
CW.
Roman Reigns like, what are you doing out here, clown?
Right?
They're all singing this song. Whoa!
Yeah, Braylon, for sure.
Oh, they love that cheap pop right there in Chicago, Illinois. Is he? I wouldn't call it
No,
annoying.
Sean, it doesn't annoy me.
I really want to know where he shops for his sunglasses, though. These look like some crazy ski glasses.
That store in Las Vegas.
Maybe.
That one store in Vegas.
Maybe. Some crazy shoes he's got on now. Some space boots. I mean, it belongs on Star Trek. The Chicago Bears. The Bears.
The Bears.
One more. There he is. There he is.
There he is.
Gotta keep giving them. Yeah, We got to bring the snacks up here so they can chew on those. This is what I'm talking about. Steven Sandridge shows up, marked by wrestling. Steven, make sure you drop your channel in the chat as well. My man, Circle Message. Doing my best 3 Douglas impersonation and showing up in the last 10 minutes. Hope our chat fam is well, and greetings from your chat. Henel. Your chat. Henel.
You know, nothing has happened in the show. Oh, my.
We'll have to play catch up. You missed a lot. I got to tell you, it was a pretty good show. But we appreciate you showing up and dropping a little bit of gospel with that super chat. Thank you, Steven. We missed you, brother. Love you. Good to see you in here. Seth ain't lying. Seth is not lying. He said, this is your fault.
Yeah, you're still champion, 3 Kings.
But by how much, though?
Well, I mean,
how much?
He hasn't missed defending his title. He's the Super Chat champion.
I mean, the Super Chat champion.
The
Super
Chat
Chat about
champion.
the fighter title.
No, the fighter title actually is currently Steven Sandridge.
Whoop, whoop.
But 3 Diglets actually is in the lead by $2 tonight for that title.
Oh, no. I said who's okay.
So Steven Sandridge was already, and now that he's back, he's $2 behind 3 Diglets for retaining it.
Okay, so 3 Diglets may get that title up off of you, Steven Sandridge. Keep that in mind. Yeah, we're calling it the fighter title. He didn't like the mid-card lightweight puppy chow champion, so we're calling it the fighter title because that's the one that's defended every time we go live. So it's the fighter title.
Roman Reigns! Roman
crowd.
Reigns! Roman
I'm sorry. Are we overseas right now?
Roman Reigns!
Both
Where
have
is he?
Man buns. Different man bun styles, but man buns nonetheless.
Yeah, ain't nothing wrong with Roman's buns. I mean, with the man buns.
You can leave Roman's buns out of this. You will never, ever touch them buns. You understand that? And there it is. Steven Sandridge says, I must break you. That IC belt looks too much like marked by wrestling style to go to Diglets. Back to the main event scene with you, Diglets. You're world champ material, and we all know it.
Well, that belt's not available for 2 more weeks.
That's what I'm talking about, Steven. That's what I'm talking about. That's how you get in here with the big dog.
Yeah.
All right, Punk has just arrived.
Oh.
We got 5 minutes left in the show. Are we going to hear what the favor is marked by wrestling? Come on now.
Dang,
Steven
Marked by
Sandridge
Wrestling
says,
coming out.
thank you, America, for adopting the international singing chants.
Yes, I love it. I love
mean,
it.
I for real, I was like, wait a minute. I thought we were back in the States.
Right.
Abso-freaking-lutely. Of course, everybody overseas is like, hey, that was ours.
I mean, Roman Reigns really showed up the last 10 minutes of the show, just like Steven Sandridge.
But you know what? That makes the biggest impact, baby. Thank you, Steven, for that super chat. All right, here we go. The favor. 3 Diglets, are you listening?
Oh, 3 Diglets is right, I think.
He said it's about loyalty, and he's addressing Seth Rollins with that one.
Wow, Steven, that's funny.
4 cheese lasagna, from what I understand, is delicious. Okay, he's dropping some stuff here. He just told Big Show's bus. He said, Big Show.
You main event, WrestleMania. I'll be by your side. Oh.
Oh, Paul Heyman
Three
remembers
Diglets
that.
was right. Oh, crap. He's taking Paul Heyman for WrestleMania.
Oh, yeah.
Paul Heyman's going to be in my corner.
Yep, you're right. Wow.
Wowee. Where's Three Diglets? So he
Seth Rollins said, I told you.
Yep.
Wow. Roman Reigns is shook.
Steven Sandridge is underwhelmed. Well, Roman Reigns is not underwhelmed. That's his wise man. He thinks it's stupid. Oh, that's funny. Wow.
He's laughing.
Oh,
Reigns
poor
is
Paul.
laughing.
Paul doesn't care.
Okay, he's not laughing for that reason. Oh, man. Look at Paul Heyman's
And
face.
look at CM Punk's smirk.
He's crying. He's crying. Look at Roman Reigns is like, are you crying? What? What if Paul Heyman just walks over there? It doesn't say a word. Oh, he's crying. Paul Heyman is crying. He's blubbering. Snot bubbles are coming out. See what I tell you.
Woo! That's sexy. Sorry. Well, I mean, I'm saying he was just putting his foot down, you know.
You said that to your kid? Are you crying? You better wipe him up and tell. Yeah, come on, man.
He can't tell him no. It was the favor to help you.
Oh, this is rough. This is rough.
Now CM Punk and Roman Reigns have beef. Right, Pretty Richie? Paul is going to cry in the car. Justin.
That's great. He gonna cry in the car. No. Oh, Paul Heyman says I can't do
And
it.
Seth is laughing. CM Punk not gonna let you do nothing to him. Y'all about to fight, as you should.
Punk is attacking Roman Reigns from behind. There goes the man bun. Put him in the go to sleep. He's going to stick it. Oh, he sticks the landing.
I believe CM Punk when he says Paul Heyman is his best friend.
He just put the go to sleep on Roman Reigns. Now Punk, Rollins stare down. There you go. Diglets, are you seeing this, Diglets?
Roman has to have a change of heart to get his glory back. Goes all the way back to Cody's promo before WrestleMania, Steven said.
What's interesting about this is, okay, I'll tell you what's, okay. I need y'all to drop your rates. We're going to drop our rates in our hot take, but I got to say this. Before we do. What's interesting about this for me,
close your ears, Steven, if you don't want to hear this part.
is I feel like for the second year in a row, Seth Rollins feels like a third wheel in a WrestleMania story. He feels to me like he's just kind of tagging along. The main story is what's going on over here. And Rollins is just kind of, that's what it feels like to me.
I felt like that in tonight's promo, but on the contract signing, I didn't feel that way at all. So it just depends on the night.
Because the reason why I'm saying that is during the contract signing, you had a lot of vitriol and you had a very upset Seth Rollins, but it was still like, okay, so hey, Paul, that favor, we're like, it like instantly was like, we're back over here. I felt like they were I feel like they're skying Seth Rollins.
Seth Rollins wasn't supposed to be out there. He and like Roman said, I didn't ask you to be out here. Paul didn't want him out there. He just wanted to be out there to laugh in their face. He wasn't a part of that conversation.
That's what I'm saying.
But that was just that favor conversation. That the contract signing was not like that.
No, I'm saying it was like that. Because he is saying at that contract signing, we got this favor, and it's not what you think. Like, yeah, I'm saying everything about it, Rollins is involved. What I'm saying is he doesn't feel like he's an integral part as to what's going on. Like, if Seth Rollins was not involved in this, I think this would still be must-see television.
And if CM Punk was not involved in it, I think Seth Rollins and Roman Reigns' history would be fine too.
Yeah, I don't think you understand what I'm trying to say.
Well, I agree with you on tonight. I'm saying I understand what you're trying to say, but I disagree with you on the contract signing.
Like,
I think he was the most
overall, like last year when you saw Rollins in the press conference with WrestleMania.
I hear you.
With Rock and Cody at the press conference, and I said this. I'm like, Seth Rollins says, why is he out here? He has nothing to do. And it's like he's trying to stay relevant in the conversation, but it was like between Rock and Cody. And like, okay, kid, you can come along for the ride.
Yeah. Hey, Chris Wrestling Views. I'm actually gonna.
No, she can hold it. She can hold it.
Are you sure?
She can hold it. We're gonna leave. We're gonna wrap it up. You can hold it. You're not gonna die. All right, let's see the rates real quick. Let's see the rates.
I'm gonna give it a 9. I'm gonna give it a solid 9.
Let me see what the people have to say. That's how you end an A show. 10 out of 10, Sophie Dophy. Loved every bit of it. 10 out of 10. 10 for Samantha Poole. 9.5 out of 10 for George Lewis. 10 out of 10 from Dylan. 8.5 for T-Man. Go JB says it was an 8. Thank you for that, Brian Moreau. Good to see you in here, by the way. We got a perfect 10 for Justin Hollencrane. Did my theory just come true, Sarah? I think it did. 9.8 for Jaden Winchester. Tyrell Bree gives it a 10. Oof. Isaiah Smalls gives it a 10. 9 out of 10 for Big Boy. Jody Bennett gives it an 8.7. Jody Bennett, woo! Gives it an 8.7. And Pretty Richie says I'm getting a 9.546.
Oh my gosh, Aaron Drew, that would be so funny.
What up, Chris Wrestling Views? 9.2.
Yeah.
I'm going to give the show a 9.5.
Okay.
I would like to see a little more involvement with the ladies. We had a little something going on. But overall, the entire 3 hours of Friday Night Smackdown, I want to ask you, and I want a legitimate answer. How many women's matches did we get out of 3 hours? One. Did we have any other women's interactions? Anything?
Yes. We had Charlotte and Tiffany in
Of significance.
That was significant.
Okay. Charlotte Flair, I'm saying for all the roster.
No, yeah, there should have been more. So there was their moment, and then there was that match. And both of those moments were great.
Great moments.
But 3 hours, you're right. There
but
should have been more women.
I gotta give a slight ding, and I think that's a fair assessment.
Yeah.
Other than that, I thought it was a great show. I thought it was a great show. I'm going to have to walk these channel mascots. We got somebody that needs to go out there and do some business. So we are going to dip. I do want to thank our mod squad for keeping an eye on everything. Our members, thank you to the one and only Three Kings. You gifted how many? How many?
He gifted 20 new memberships, and that was very appreciative. And it looks like Steven Sandridge has successfully retained the mid-card
It's a fighter
title, IC title.
That's what I'm talking about. The fighter title. Retention by Mark by Wrestling. Steven, make sure you drop your channel in the chat before you get out of here. Plus, also Naomi's theme made me get a 9.2. I mean, and I'll say this much. In regards to themes, because we talked about this, you get the Sith Prophets out here, and their theme, I just didn't know it was them coming out. They had a very specific tag in the beginning of their theme song before they switched, and it just ain't slapping the way it used to.
Yeah, which sucks.
It ain't slapping the way it used to. After 3 quarters, UConn, my UConn, yeah! That's what I'm talking about. UConn, put them in the hurt lock.
Wow.
Put them in the hurt lock. That's what I'm talking about. All right, y'all. Thank you all to every single person that super chatted. We appreciate you reaching in deep into the pocket and showing that love to us. Thank you very, very much. If you're new, we hope you enjoyed it. We know a lot of people do these watch-alongs, but it's a bop.
It's a bop.
We have a heck of a time here, folks, and I sincerely hope you guys enjoyed yourself. I apologize, but I've got to go ahead and walk these channel mascots. They got to do their business, number
Thanks
one.
for popping in,
and
Roman
number
Reigns.
2, I like it.
Love
the
you
chat
too, Pretty Richie.
is sacred.
Yes,
and they're tearing down the set. They're tearing down the set.
Come on, y'all.
Thank you, Steven Sanders. Love y'all.
Love y'all.
Honestly, thank you so much to everybody that came in here. We love y'all so much. We wouldn't be where we are if it wasn't for each and every one of you. We sincerely hope we are number one in your hearts. You are for sure number one in ours. They're tearing down the set. Let me go ahead and walk these channel mascots before they get crazy and drop trowel here. We will be back this weekend. And until then, we will bid you all
adieu.
God bless you. Thank you. Good night. Okay, guys, can you not? Good night.